No.
Must I? As part of tradition.
I'll probably do it. I tend to do it more than anyone now. Oh, someone's left.
Who left?
Roland.
Roland left.
He's clicking on the button, hasn't he?
He can't play us back where he buggers off instead. I love it. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Friday Night Live at the Bench show. For some reason, I have no live chat. I'm not quite sure why.
I can't. The show's not even showing.
The show's not even showing yet, although there's.
It is. It's there.
And there's only 6 of us, isn't it?
There we go. Now it's there.
He can't play us back where he buggers off instead. Everyone, welcome to the Friday Night Live at the Bench show.
Obedy Gold.
For some reason, I have no live chat. Not sure why. Wonder where that feedback's coming from.
Can't look at me.
Mr. Lewis.
No, I've just sorted it. Don't worry.
Anyway, hello on. A smooth transition back to being live. There we go. Now I've got a chat. There we go. So hello everyone. It's a seamless start to the show. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Completely professional. Yeah. So hello everyone. It's been a month since our last proper live show. We're back. We're a bit short-handed. But we are here for a action-packed, enthusiastic show. That sum up much, do you think? Will we?
Yeah.
We'll be good there with that one?
Yeah.
So
Fun-filled.
Frolics and frivolity.
Bonanza.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're doing horses as well this week. I didn't know that. I got my horse ready.
I'm trying to put the link up for the live stream. I've forgotten how to do it. I'm not joking. I've forgotten how to do it. I'm confused what I'm doing.
Don't ask us.
Code.
It's been a month since I've done this, and I forgot what to do.
Yeah, well, don't ask us.
Hang on.
QR code.
No, yeah, inspect.
Inspect.
Right click. Roll it up and down a little bit.
We'll get there in the end, peeps. We'll get there in the end. Like I say, seamless start to the live stream.
Yeah. Smooth, buddy. Smooth.
Straight in. We are. So make sure you say hello in the chat if you're with us. Stick around for the night. What was that, Alan?
I said, give us a thumbs up.
Give us a thumbs up. Yeah, Alan likes a good thumbs up.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
More the merrier.
More the merrier, indeed. There we go. We are done. I just need the link. Oh, Dan's back. Oh.
Hey!
Oh, I thought you weren't allowed to join us.
Well, I twisted somebody's rubber arm.
No, okay, so you made her angry and she chased you out. I know.
What
It's
did
the
you
only
do?
much in the book.
I got a rubber arm.
Yeah, I just,
You need to just put your foot down with a firm hand and then run.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do.
Definitely. So, yeah, like I say, we're short-handed a bit tonight, but we have got a bit of backup with Dan P and Andy, who's not on screen. He's buggered off to get some lunch.
Yeah.
What a weapon.
Awful people. Simon's sunning it up, old jet ski Jeff.
Yeah.
Over there with somebody's pension. Sunning it up. We've got Joe is away. I think, is Joe eloped? What's going on?
he's going on holiday, isn't he? His friend's cabin.
We could have made it more fun, Paul. You've ruined it now.
He's trying his lederhosen on. That's what he's had special lederhosen made and he can only wear them at certain times of year.
And Wardy Boy is anyone's guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sure. Yeah.
Ew.
Right.
Oh.
Well, we are here, including Dan, who is literally his syphilis
On my deathbed.
is through the roof tonight, and he still joined us.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That's dedication.
I thought he just said he was sick of us.
Is that what it was?
I think that's what it was. He's sick of us.
Oh, I thought you said syphilis. What was wrong with you, Dan? Ear infection.
Kidney infection.
Oh,
That's not good.
nasty. That's going to be nasty, mate. So, but he sucked it up. Not the kidney. His painkillers and come and joined us. So that's dedication for us, isn't it?
No, that's wonderful.
That looks like he's in witness protection or something. Different. Anyway, so PJ's with us, our grandpa, who hopefully stay awake for most of the show.
Oh, yeah, hilarious.
If you missed last week, halfway through the show, there was loud snoring. There was very loud snoring that emanated.
Watch it back. Watch it back.
Watch
It's
it
worth
back.
it.
Yeah, it emanated very loudly from Mr. Lewis, but he woke up and said he wasn't asleep.
It was the sound effect.
Yeah, of course it was. Yeah, you got me as well. We got Mr. Alan Parker's there, who's going to be doing Simon's section tonight, and a quick recap on the group builds, which is always quick. I think we've got a group build from 3 years ago. Still need to go through, Alan. Yeah.
We do need to pencil them in.
Yep. Well, next month then. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Everyone remember that?
Or maybe we could just throw one in on one of the normal modelling Fridays.
Yeah, probably makes sense to do that. We've got Mr. Scattergood, who's with us tonight. He's got his section of what you've been working on. We've got Jamie, who's just the eye candy, isn't it, at the end of the day?
Yeah.
Makes us all look really bad.
Unbelievable.
Old Studley Moore. We've got Mr. Croak, who is the designated chat reader. He's up for it tonight. He might not be.
I'll do my best. See if it all pulls together.
And questions for the crew as well. He's got a few off. If not, I'll read it. It's no problem. I'll do off. You do off. Roland, poor Roland, has got a busy what you've been building section, and obviously Dan Scattergood's got the what you've been working on section as well. And we've got question of the month, which we need to change that, don't we? Paul mentioned that today. We've got question of the week, haven't we, on yours? And
No, the way around. We've got question of the month, which has been changed. It's the
what you've been buying.
What have you bought this week? Yeah, that needs to change.
Yeah, that needs to change. So there we go. So we'll get that sorted for next time. Everyone had a good week?
Yep.
Yeah, lovely.
Okay.
Yeah, busy.
Not bad.
Good. Everyone in the chat had a good week? What have you been up to? Anything good? We'll give him a minute.
I've been to Scotland.
You've been to Scotland?
Yeah, I went to Scotland on Tuesday. Went to a funeral on Wednesday.
Yeah,
we drove up Tuesday and back Wednesday.
Oh.
Which somewhere along the journey, I realised I wasn't very well either. So that just kind of added to the misery of driving to Aberdeen and back.
Is it just me, or is Dan breaking up a little?
A little bit.
Yeah. Intermittent audio, Dan. Yeah. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. So,
perfect.
Yeah, that's what we got tonight. Yeah, we've got a few sections to get through, so we'll be here for however long we get through. Like I say, there's a few of us missing, but we'll do our best to carry on. Dan Pedersen's joined us, even though he said he wasn't allowed. He's literally just left after us trying to coax him into staying, saying he couldn't. Yeah. He wasn't allowed to. He gets shouted at. He's buggered off.
And why
somehow
get the hell
how
out
did
of
you manage to get back? What have you
Well,
done?
That's a story.
Yeah, we decided after a week of doing renovations that we didn't want to go out to IKEA after all. So
sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
IKEA on a Friday afternoon is not going to be good.
The only good thing in IKEA, the only good thing in IKEA is the cafe, and it sells meatballs. That's the only good thing that IKEA's got. Everything else is just garbage.
That's the IKEA sponsorship down the drain, then.
It is.
Yeah, there's that.
I was just building a big deal with them. We were going to get all the lack tables we could screw together.
I heard they were trying to give away a free kitchen, Dan. We ain't got much chance of winning that now.
Who's going to fit it?
That's what Dan's wife said.
Upsetting.
Trust me, I'm being pecked.
Yeah, I bet you are.
I can imagine, Dan. I bet you are.
Your kitchen's
been
not
3
done.
years.
It's been 14 months, 15 months nearly.
Unbelievable.
I just did 3 bedrooms and a hallway in 5 days.
Oh, sarcasm.
Alan did his kitchen in 2 months.
Something like that.
Let's pick on Dan night, isn't it? Tonight, Dan.
Yeah.
We can pick on you.
Carry on. Get your bloody kitchen done.
I'll
Right,
come over
let's-
to you, Dan.
Should we read some chat? So apparently we've got 52 watching. We've got 25 thumbs up, which is quite pitiful, to be honest.
Come on, guys.
If
Come
we
on,
get some
guys.
more thumbs up, it'd be good. There's not a lot of people in the chat either, which is a little bit disappointing. But it is what it is, and we'll read it out. So Darren Masters, evening all in chat. Alan Parker's there, evening everyone. Jeff Lights, good evening, guys, and all in the chat. Peter's there. Poor Peter. I completely wasted Peter's time but photocopying instructions. I realised the exact same instructions I've got on my 250 GTO. I thought he had a road car and they were different, and apparently they're not. They're all the same.
Yeah.
Poor bugger did full colour copy instructions for me. He's ready to post them out. He sent me pictures. Like, hang on, they're the same as mine. Sorry, Peter. I'm really sorry. It's Jamie's fault. Jamie put me onto it.
enjoyed this and doing it anyway.
In good news, though, do you remember I kept sending emails to Mullifati Hero about the exhaust part and they won't get back to me?
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Send them an email every day. They get back to you. They got back to me today.
Is
Yeah,
that the
it worked.
trick?
I've sent the email for the past week, I think, every day. Or at least about 4 or 5 this week I've sent. And yeah, they give me the list and they're going to send me a payment thing. So I've got that sorted at last, which is good.
You need your name changing now to Andy Dufresne on here.
I know that name. Where do I know that name from?
Shawshank
that's,
Redemption.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. Well, that's it, isn't it? You get fed up of answering, you get through, don't you? So
oi.
if you need anything from MFH, just send an email every day.
Yep.
Work. I sent one 2 months ago, no response. A month ago, got no response.
Mm.
And I know they were going for a bit of trouble back a month ago. Obviously, with the loss and that. But yeah, John just there, evening live crew and all in the chat. Dan's in there, the other Dan's in there, Glenn Snyder's there, evening all. Roland's in there, Steve's there, good evening all. Oh, Steve, PJ's there.
Hi, Steve.
Marcus is there, good evening neighbours. Magnus is there. Magnus is there.
Hello,
Good
you
evening
lovely
neighbours.
people.
Magnus in Sweden here, so remember your name.
Neighbours.
Yeah.
Everybody needs
Quite a
good
swim from
Yeah.
here.
Richard says hello to the greatest show on earth. Ooh.
Stretching it a
Here
bit.
we go.
Yeah,
Here we
pushing
go.
it there. David
Somebody's
says,
drinking early.
David, I've not forgot about your colour. I'm waiting to hear back, mate. I'm waiting to hear back. Nigel's there. Hello, Nige. You okay,
Hey,
mate?
Nigel.
Keeping well. Paul says he's awake for now.
Yeah,
Sean
right.
White said evening all, and I'm going to hand over to Dan.
Craig Stadius is in, saying evening, guys. Hey, Craig.
Hey, Craig.
Hello.
Mark Runciman is with us, saying hi, gang.
Hello.
And Ed Phoenix is in as well, and on screen, the one and only
He is.
Phoenix from the Flames.
Oh,
Dead. Tracy F is in. Good morning.
Tracy.
Tracy.
Hope you're feeling okay, mate.
Coffee Junkie is in, saying first live stream. So some.
Did
Yeah,
you read
well,
Mark
welcome aboard.
Runison's thing?
Yes.
Your live chat. Did you read that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
did
said
you?
Mark's in.
I didn't hear, mate. Sorry. Go on, carry on.
That's okay. So we've got a newcomer to the stream, Coffee Junkie, first live stream.
Hello.
How's
Welcome
it
aboard.
coming?
Richard Thomas is with us. Good evening, all.
Hey, Richard.
Richard.
Black Skunk Wars Jason's in. It's Friday at 7 p.m. That can only mean one thing. It's time to go out.
Jason?
No,
That's
it's time
Gary.
to watch the live stream.
Oh,
Jason, that's Gary, isn't it?
Gary,
what?
is it?
I think it's Gary.
Yeah, let us know.
Sure, it's Gary. I kept calling him the wrong name. He kept asking me.
Yeah, I'm sure it's Gary too.
It's Black Skunk Works is in.
Yeah.
hello.
Like a professional.
Coffee Junkie asks, how is everyone? We're doing very well. Well,
Yeah.
sit back
Good,
and
buddy. We're doing good.
we hope you enjoy the show. Marek is in, saying wasn't here for a while, but I can see that the mood is good as usual. Hello, everyone.
Oh,
Hello.
Is he staring at
As
the same
cheery as we-
screen as I am?
Yeah, probably. Andrew's in as well. Let me check. Am I on all messages? Yes, I'm on all
Andrew.
messages. Andrew's in. Evening, everyone.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Paul Christopher with us, saying evening, fellow modelers.
Paul.
Richard Thomas, been good, been off work, spending money. Excellent.
Nice
Well
one.
done. Well done, that man.
fantastic.
Way to do it.
Fantastic.
Craig Sadie says working, had a couple of days off and joined the Off Air Hangout the other day. Excellent.
It was great to see you, mate. It was really good.
Good
It
to
was.
see him.
And Magnus appears absolutely delighted at the mention of IKEA.
Oh, yes, he loves it.
He's just eating, so. T's Modder is in, saying evening all.
Hello, Paul.
And Magnus says, yes, hello from IKEA land.
Well, there you go.
Bonsoir.
Cube jams in. He's got a lifetime supply of meatballs, though.
There we go.
That changed.
Coffee Junkie says, I make cabinets for a living. I hate IKEA.
Oh, you and Magnus will be good friends, I suppose.
Oh, dear. Glue Sniff Garage is in, saying evening, folks.
Hello, mate.
How's that?
Rob's in, saying evening all.
Rob.
Steve
Hey, Rob.
Byrne says evening all. Is PJ going to stay awake tonight?
Funny.
You can only wait
50-50.
and see.
Chances are, probably not.
It's 60-30.
Yeah.
You know these old people like a falling asleep. Speaking of old people, carry on, Dan.
Yeah, thank you. Philip H is in, saying good evening, one and all.
How's that?
Armor Man says IPMS Nationals are going on this week in the USA.
All right.
Okay.
Matt Jackson's in, said evening all. Hey, Matt.
Hello, Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Pin Matt.
Coffee Junkie says D-Space paint ruined the GTR. Magical Magenta was more of a curse.
I didn't even know Display was doing paint.
No, I didn't.
He
Oh.
posted a
neither
pic.
did I.
He posted a pic of this on ISM the other day, and it was a color shift paint. And
Right.
Ashley replied, "What's it supposed to shift to?" It didn't look like it shifted at all to me. Look, I had no color shift or flipping it, and he was having trouble with it. If you want a good flip paint, who is it? Coffee. Have a look at Pro Scales. I've got a video somewhere. Don't know where I put it now. Put it somewhere. And our color shift is amazing stuff.
I think there's one in my section later.
Is there? Oh yeah, but he hasn't cleared it yet. I think it's
He's not
under
cleared
here.
He's not cleared it yet, but
I think it's here. Yeah, it's here in front of me. There you go. It might show on camera.
I want to say you can see it a little bit.
I don't know how well this will show on the camera there.
Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah, it shows.
Yeah, you can see it.
It does a lot more in real life. A lot more. But yeah, we got 3 colours in our flip range. Have a look. It's much better in real life. Ow, trap my finger. That hurt.
does. Don't
Let's
do
not do
that.
that again. Yeah, let's not do that.
Ouch.
At least it was just the finger.
Well, it's actually the skin. It's even worse.
Don't like trapping your skin.
Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
Moving on quickly, Dan.
Moving on. Moving on.
Especially when
Cube
you're
Jam says
501s.
IPMS Avon on Sunday. First model show will only be there a few hours. Yeah, that's just up the road from me, 20 minutes away.
Oh, cool.
But I might not be there because I'm not very well, and I think I'm busy on Sunday. So,
Yeah, he's got rest of his garden.
well, go anyway. Even if I'm not there, go anyway. But,
Oh, you sure?
yeah. I think so. Yeah. Shane is in saying hello, gang. Hey, Shane.
Hey, Shane.
Hey, Shane.
Stig Sai is in saying hope you're well. David
Sorry.
Ray's is in saying evening all. I will put more pics on my budget build in the coming days. I've been away from the bench a while.
Nice one, mate.
Excellent. Magnus says, kind of neighbour, stones throw away across the puddle North Sea.
Bit further for Roland.
For
Yeah.
some of us,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Just
He's
slightly.
in South Africa, so a little bit further away.
And Dan.
Yes.
Oh, don't worry about Dan.
Yeah,
but
and
Dan-
Andy as well.
Dan's far away from everybody.
Yeah.
That's what the
Of which we're eternally
that's,
grateful.
that's what the court order says anyway.
Where do we get to? A couple of hellos to each other. Enrique Ochoa says greetings from Mexico.
How's it, Enrique?
Oh, hola.
Excellent.
Excellent
Jonathan
Spanish.
saying hello to a few people. Gary Hill is in saying evening, guys. Evening,
How's it,
Gary.
Gary?
Hello, buddy.
Gary.
Black Skunk Work says, as always, Dan is correct. It's Jason.
Yay.
See?
What?
Yeah.
So it says on my screen anyway.
Yeah.
Do you remember last week when Dan nearly gave me a coronary with that Patreon donation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just popped off my phone. He's just gone to the highest tier.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, wow.
that's pretty cool.
Dan? Holy crap, dude.
He's good,
Yeah.
man.
Oh.
I need a moment. Go on, Dan. Crack
Yeah,
on.
I'll carry on. I'll carry on. Actually,
Shit.
Gary Blackskunk Work says, as always, Paul is correct. So there we go.
Thank you.
I stand corrected. Michael Gayer is in saying, evening, gents.
Hello, Michael.
Michael.
Coffee Junkie asks, ship to the States. Yes, they do. ProScale do ship to the US. Any of our US members will testify to the quality service.
Even to Canada, they ship.
Hey,
Even
Canada,
to the depth, even to the depths of Canada.
Is that a real place?
It
No,
is.
It's just part of America. It's just white.
Yeah, it's just they're just kind of posh Americans.
Yeah, it's the cold part. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the cold part of America.
Forever Plastic Kits is in saying, hi, Paul, crew and modelers of all around the world. Richard Farmer is in saying, good evening. Hope everyone's doing well.
Richard.
Coffee Junkie says, nowhere in Europe seems to ship anything that may blow.
Hmm.
Nah, ProScale ship to the US.
Yeah, they have
Excuse me? What was that comment then?
Something about blowing.
What?
ProScale will do a lot for you.
Oh yeah, OnlyFans. Oh, sorry, the paint. Sorry.
Yeah.
What's OnlyFans anyway? Never heard of it.
No idea.
No idea. You should check it out, Dan, and get back to us.
It'll be the third thing down on your search bar.
It won't. It's slightly higher.
A bit higher.
Trying to think, what would the other two be?
Yeah. Moving
not go-
along.
Anyway, moving on. Hugh Jan says, oh man, Dan's not there. Headliner act on that. Exactly. The show will be a disaster without me.
Mhm.
Dan P says, are too many Dans in here? Yes.
No.
Everywhere.
Dan P also says, I've arrived. Excellent.
Oh, well done.
There you go.
That's what she said.
Stoves92 says, hello from Mexico.
Hey,
Hello, mate.
I have 2 Mexicans already.
Magnus says, I must use a catapult to throw my stones further then. Excellent.
You're going to have to get rolling.
Yeah.
A little bit further away.
Yep.
Just a
If you do
tad.
it at the right angle, they might just skip twice and just hit Roland, maybe.
Armor Man asks, do any of you guys know if anyone will coming out with a new 1/12 MotoGP bike? Well,
I'm sure Tamiya will at some point.
yeah. There's a lot of people want certain things from them, but they did the Suzuki a couple of years ago. They kind of have to do something.
Yeah.
Ducati was the last one, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Did you say
MotoGP is Suzuki.
MotoGP? No, Suzuki.
Yeah, he did say MotoGP.
It's a Suzuki. What is it? ZX? No.
Yes.
GSX. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh my god.
Dan P says level 8 rhymes with mate, and your channel is great.
Cool.
He's a poet and he knows it.
Here we go.
Unbelievable.
Well, honestly, mate, I've just messaged him now. Yeah, crazy.
Magnus says the world is smaller now, so my catapult will reach for sure. With greetings from IKEA land.
I was bounce it off Antarctica.
That's it.
Yeah.
Philip H says ProScale are best paints for a car modeler. Quinstar
you
scale
go.
models is in. Saying evening all.
Oh,
Hi there.
Daryl Masters says, I'm back. OMG, Indian family neighbours just handed me massive plate of kebabs, chops off the barbecue, and condiments. Nice.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Not jealous at all.
Not
No.
a bit.
No,
Yeah.
no.
No
Okay.
pictures.
Who wants
It's,
that
all,
anyway?
it's all right though, because I had wonderful crackers and cheese for tea.
Well, here we go. There you.
Ooh.
Then you're
Oh,
sorted.
pants McDonald's.
Oh,
I've not eaten
I had
yet. Keep
I
talking
had a
about
Greek
food.
style chicken kebab.
food, big greasy Five Guys burger, Paul,
Yeah,
with a milkshake,
Yes.
Cajun fries.
Cajun fries. Yeah,
I'll be back in one moment.
yeah.
Even
Oh,
better.
Don't forget the hot dog chaser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
We went
better.
out.
Make
I know
yourself-
you're still reading the chat, but we went out earlier in the week.
Hey,
and
Andrew.
went to Burger King, and just for the three of us, it was 27 quid.
Yep.
It's extortionate. And I moaned like hell. We went to Five Guys the other day, and it was 32 quid. I was like,
And a far better meal.
it was so good, but it's just ridiculously expensive. You can't even go and eat out properly.
No.
Because
No.
me and Hannah go out for a meal, it's like 50 quid.
Yep.
Then might take him with it and just eat anything, eat bloody breadsticks if we're lucky. You know what I mean? Yeah, honestly, 32 quid though for like 2 burgers, 2 fries, a milkshake and a Coke. That's all we got.
Yep.
All we got for 32 quid. It's so expensive now, food. It's crazy.
I'm out
So
Sunday.
last weekend we were out shopping early in the day, so we went into Morrison's for breakfast, and it was $5.99 for their fried breakfast. Can't argue with that.
No.
Even better, go to a Premier Inn, and there's normally always something attached next door or in it,
Yeah.
and you get the 10 quid all you can eat breakfast, and kids under 16 or 12 eat free.
That's good stuff.
And that's an absolute bargain, that is, because it's full continental and a cooked breakfast.
Yeah.
Bargain.
It's a nice
That
spread.
sign would come off, and when I was 12 years old, and I would see that sign, that would come off the minute I'm finished.
Mm. Yeah.
I mean, when you're 12, you're bottomless.
Yeah.
What were we up to, mate?
Piquerimon says hello from Mexico too, so another Mexican
That's
yeah.
three.
greeting.
There we go.
No,
Mexican.
we're big in
Welcome
Mexico
aboard.
there.
That's three.
Can I ask a request for those that have got like Coffee Junkie and Quinstar? Can you let us know your Christian names, your first names, because we like it to be personable here if we can. So we like to call you by your names, Jim, Dave, Susie, whatever your name is. Just let us know your name, and we just like to do it. It's easier as well. Plus, we have trouble reading some usernames.
Yeah.
Alan, read that name there. That one beginning with P.
Tease modeler.
P, Alan, not T.
Oh, the P one.
Yeah, the one above that.
Pickerimon,
I
isn't it?
can't even read that.
Pickerimon, isn't it?
Picard.
Yeah, I would go
Philanthropist. Oh, it's
enough.
Andy Quinney. Of course it is, Andy. I should have known, mate. Sorry. You've got Louis, is Coffee Junkie.
There we
There
go.
we go. Yeah, and Ken is Dark Soldier. I thought you were
There we
Leon.
go.
Leon's
Well,
the other
he
dude.
changed his name.
Yeah, Leon's the other dude. There we
But then
go.
which one was Norbert?
Don't confuse us now. We already.
Where are we up to, Dan?
Tease Modeler says too many Dans makes a change from too many Pauls.
That's true.
Never have too many pulls.
No. When you all turn up, then you have a problem.
Superior name.
No.
As long as you've got
That,
most
that, and
important Dan
Jamie,
anyway.
that and Jamie and Alan. Just got to get more people on board here.
Oh, look who's just
Superior
turned up in
names.
the chat. Look who's just turned up in the chat at the bottom there.
It's got to be Shorey.
No.
What? Oh, Oliver.
Oh, no.
Yeah. there you
Hello,
go.
Oliver.
Yeah,
All
Oliver.
right, mate. Yeah,
Hey,
Paul.
buddy.
Yeah, hope your dad's all right.
Mm.
Definitely.
Yeah, hope you're keeping well. Oh, that bloody Andy Callis is in there now.
Oh no.
Wayne Holmes is in saying hi all.
Who's that?
Dark Soldier, who's Ken.
That Wayne?
See how I remember that? It's Ken.
Yeah, I think it's the car guy who's called Leon. Sorry, Ken, I've been calling you Leon, I think, for the past 6 months.
Michael Pierre Hasselgrove is in saying evening
There we
everyone.
go.
Oh,
Coffee Junkie says nice juicy ribeye. Yeah. Johnny says some prices for Burger King now. Yep. Wayne Saunders says evening guys. Hey Wayne.
How's it, Wayne?
Dan P says prices are ridiculous in Southern California. £45 for 3 people at McDonald's. Oliver's in saying hi everyone. Hey Oliver.
Hey mate.
Hey, Oliver.
Jeff and the Cube Jam says just mad. My biggest single model purchase ties into the PJ question of the week. Defender trans kit from Spectre. Oh, I guess we'll get back to that.
Nice.
Quinn Stars Andy, Cube Jam. That's why I put my name in the title like that. Exactly, James. Thank you.
It's a good idea, to be fair.
Coffee Junkie shall from here on be known as something else. A couple of lows to each other. Andy Callis, of course, is now briefly on screen. Yes, he's back. It was Jamie's disappeared, and here's someone vanished.
One in, one out.
One in, one out. Yeah. Robert Johnson. Hello, Paul, from your friend in Ontario, Canada.
Oh, mate.
Magnus says I have a Japanese name too. I'm Swedish Japanese. Well, there you go.
Oh, okay.
All right. That's cool.
Oliver Wimmel says, yeah. I assume that was in answer to how's your dad? Stuart Scale Model says, hi, Paul. Hi, guys. Just glad to be away from work for the next 3 days.
Yeah.
Dark Soldier says, yeah. LOL, probably why I never responded. Yeah, because you kept calling him by the wrong name. And Richard Thomas says 72 watching, 52 thumbs up. Come on, guys.
Come on, guys, come up.
Yeah. There's James from Cube Jam. He asked interesting questions. Have you thought about color shift tint film, Paul, for window tints?
We could only use the ones we've got now. There's only 3 of them available through our supplier. I think on window tints, you're better off with films. I don't know. We'd have to look into it. I don't think it'd be doable. I'll be honest, other than smoke, I've never had much luck painting windows from the inside. They always go a bit weird. And you've got to be very careful painting it.
Oh, yeah, because it scrunches up very quickly.
Yeah.
It does. It does.
I'll be waiting for me and send a message.
Yeah, Oliver Wimmel says, everyone okay? Is that a question? Everyone is okay.
Yeah.
Armorman asks, Paul, have you built the Audi LMS GT3 from Nunu? If so, how was it? Was it? No. But Alan has.
I
very
have.
recently. How was it?
Okay. It's not a bad kit, to be fair. It's okay. It goes together okay. I can't remember what scheme I did now.
It was a Rossi scheme.
Oh, the Rossi one, yeah, the Rossi
one, yeah.
sketches, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it builds up well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, is that the
that's
R8?
what James meant.
Yeah, the
I had the R8, the older one, in the stash and got rid of it. The new and new kits can be. I just found them a bit lacking. You can see that in that BMW, the E30. The earlier ones were brilliant, and the new ones crap. I think they've lost their what's the word? Not lost their way a bit. I just think they're not as good as they used to be, if I'm honest. Just one of those.
Detail soft in them, isn't it?
Yeah, they've just it's like they've cheaped out. It's because they've changed production, isn't it? Because BMAX made the original ones. I forget who made them for them now. I think it was Aoshima made them originally. And then Platts started making them for them. And then I believe they fell out with Platts. And that's when Nunu took over. And the Nunu kits are nowhere near as good. They're just very soft. Like on the Beamers, they changed all the windscreens on them. The windscreen mount's totally different on the new E30s. It's nowhere near as good at all.
Exclamation marks from Armorman there, so I think you might have confused him a bit.
Yeah.
I've not built it. That was Alan who said that.
Yeah,
so,
I built it, but I did it in a different scheme to what came in the box. I did it in the Rossi 46 sketches scheme. If that makes sense.
What's Robert saying? How do you find the time to build and finish?
Sometimes I don't.
You've
Then
got to
I
make the
just wait
time,
till I
haven't
do.
you? Yeah. Wherever you're going to commit to doing, you're the one who's got to find the time to do it. It's easy for me to say because I've got all the time in the world, but you get out of it what you put in. So if you're at home, you've got a hard day at work. I don't want to sound condescending, but it's your choice what you do when you get home, isn't it? You either sit in front of the TV, model, garden, go out, isn't it? It's up to you. So
Yep.
Yeah, you've got to spread your time around where you can, basically.
Ordinarily, when I finish work, my head falls off. Yeah.
So, you gotta try and put it where. That sounds bad. I'm not going to say that. You got to find the time.
You can't put it there.
Yeah, one bite at a time, as Dan says. Yeah, an hour here, an hour there. Yeah, you just you've got to commit the time to it. Yeah, you have. There's different levels.
That would just be very, very patient, isn't it, Paul?
So, you're in for a long haul with that thing. Oh, that's going to take you a long time to build that kit.
Oh, exactly. I mean,
but it's looking great. You're enjoying it. You've been busy lately, haven't you? Your time's been spent elsewhere.
Yeah.
Because you've got to, haven't you? At the end of the day, it's one of them. I've had 2 or 3 days away from the bench this week, which is very, very unlike me. I've got nothing done all week, no modelling at all. So that's very unlike me. But that's going to change tomorrow because I'm starting that tomorrow. I'm not putting anything anywhere. I said something wrong. Ignore that.
When things get really busy and you start to be concerned about how little time you're spending on your hobby. The one thing I've noticed is that the television is a really easy way to get sucked into not being productive. You're tired. It's easy to sit down and turn the tube on and just kind of veg out.
Zone out, yeah.
If you can stay away from the TV, and it's even harder when you're busy because you just want to sit down and relax.
Yeah.
So if you can stay away from the TV, that's a big help. So has been for me.
Yeah, I'd rather come to the hangout.
Well, inspire you to take up a different hobby.
Yeah, I do that a lot too. When I get home after a long day, I'll hop in here, and usually it's just Andy and Rich in here at that time of the day, and I'll just kind of, even if I'm not modeling, I'm just gonna hop in, and which is, it's always nice, right? So
yeah.
Robert said, there's never too much detail. If you can add the detail and you want to add the detail, then add it. There's never too much.
No.
Definitely not.
Right.
yeah, true.
Where were we up to?
Sometimes
Where were we up
breaks are
to
needed.
there? Dan, where were we up to, mate, in the chat?
We kind of got up to the question about the Audi, and then Robert's question about how do you find time to build and finish. And I'm going to say just for Cube Jam as well. Yeah, I didn't realize you meant.
And Ken's saying, what clear coat does everyone use for vehicles? Well, I'm biased, but I'm one of the owners of Pro Scale Paints, and you won't beat our 2K system at all. If you stick around for the show, we'll do rolling section in a minute, and you can have a look through at the quality of paint. And I think it's making painting easier for everybody else. Look at all them popping up. I love it. For those that use 2K, you can't not say that's not an easier to use 2K than the rest. I know some of you haven't used others, but you've used a few, Roland.
It's the easiest one.
You've used a couple, Dan. You've used a load, Dan Croak.
Yep.
It's by far the easiest one to use, isn't it? And most forgiving.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, easily.
And we've got people who've never used 2K before. Paul had never used it. Mr. Lewis, Dan had never used it.
Oh.
Jamie had never used it. Alan's work looks like he's never used it. No, it does, but it is. And there are people who I remember Paul saying he wouldn't use 2K.
Yeah.
And that wasn't long ago either, was it, mate? If we're honest.
No, it wasn't.
And you know, there's people out there trying it all the time, and it's phenomenal. It's like magic. It's like magic. R2K. It puts the best clear coat down I've seen, and still dries thin. It's driven me nuts polishing the cars because you're trying to get all the polish out the bloody panel lines, which you never do with any of the 2Ks because they're that thick they fill it.
Yeah.
So have a look at proscalepaints.uk, Ken. Whereabouts in the world are you, buddy? We post everywhere, all over the world. But stick around for rolling section in a minute, and you'll see some cars finished in our 2K and our paints. And I'll say it. I've said it loads lately. I think my work at the minute speaks for itself with the paint work.
Yeah.
It's big-headed, blah blah, arrogant, whatever. I don't care. Everything I'm building at the minute is to promote my business. That's what I'm doing, and it's my main goal at the minute. Don't care about anything else. I'm building stuff in vibrant colours to promote the business. So yeah, I think my work speaks for itself at the end of the day. So yeah, give it a whirl. But whatever you choose, find one you like, stick with it, and yeah, that's it. Stick with it, and away you go. Consistency is key. Use what works best. Use what is reliable. Yeah. There we go.
Absolutely.
Where are we at there? Paul saying modern brings me calm and improves my patience.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You will do.
Yeah.
Gareth says modern like making love to a beautiful woman. You have to spread your kit over a period of time and don't rush. Yeah, old Swiss Tony.
Yeah, you read that carefully, didn't you?
Yep. I'd already pre-read it.
Yeah.
Sometimes these breaks are needed too. Recharge your batteries, doing other things you love. Yeah. James just switched to pro scale. Robert says he saw a car model who even had scale lug nets, I think it means nuts, on the wheels. When is it too much detail? Whenever you think so, isn't it? It's up to you at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Dan has Netflix or YouTube on a laptop. I'm at the bench. Whenever I'm in here with these. The only time I'm on my own is when I'm videoing, or that's it. The only time I'm ever on my own. But even then, the Hangouts still on. I've muted them for a bit.
Yeah. To be honest, it's like a soap opera in here anyway. So
yeah.
Yeah. Robert, when you've had to put the petrol on the model, it will start. You've gone too far. There's that too. Yeah. Andy Quinn saying pro scale. Yeah, Andy's a customer of ours. The new Meng R8 looks like a good bet. If there's anything like the GT4, to be superb. Dan P says I've only used Splash 2K before. It was pretty easy. Looking forward to trying pro scale. You'll like ours, Dan. You'll like ours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pro scale 2K, mate. Proscalepaints.uk. If you click in the description of the video, it's the second large paragraph of links. It's right there, mate, the top one. Proscalepaints.uk. We post all over the world, quickly, cheaply as well. And yeah, all good. Richard says, just had a delivery from Every, possibly pro scale, quickly delivered. Yeah, could be, mate. Could be. Armour says, oh man, love your builds, Paul. He's going to be talking to you, Lewis.
Why did you say that?
He said he loves your builds, Paul.
Okay, fair enough. Thanks, Bill. Cheers, mate.
It is Bill, isn't it? I thought I knew the name. Yeah, I thought I knew the name.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say. Hang on, brain fart, give me a minute. Lewis was Coffee Junkie, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Do you have any B&W Long Beach Blue? I'm sure we can find it, mate. We can find most things. You just drop us a message and we'll find it. Ken's in the States, not a problem, mate. Philip says, Mr. Hobby EGX super clear for me. Yeah, Philip likes to use that. Peter says, Pro Scale 2K, thin and lovely, easy to use. There you go.
Hi, Peter.
Oliver's put a very odd emoticon in the chat.
Yeah, I love it.
Brilliant. Thanks for linking. Thank you, Dan.
It's all right.
Yeah, Yellow Cake Joe's in the chat. You're an idiot.
No, here we go.
Pro Scale Paint is the best paint in all New Zealand. And he put, edit typo the world. And Robert says, I got your paint the other day in the mail. I'm impressed. Thank you. Yeah, you're in Canada, aren't you, Rob? Yeah, we've got 250 paints in the range now, which is
that's amazing.
Pretty good.
Like coats and flocks.
Yeah, and paint code. So Dan's already got the paint code there. It's like a crampon chips. What is it? Let me have a look. Carry on, boys.
WC16. He's like the paint code world champion.
Yeah.
Or
Uh,
a weirdo.
Oh, weird.
Well, he's both. isn't he?
I resemble that remark.
Just
Yeah,
reviews as well.
got that. We got that one, mate. Yeah, it's there. We got it.
There you go.
Hey,
Quick and easy.
you know that green I was looking for Lancia.
No.
I think it's black.
Well, that's
You know that Lancia team that ran the SO gold striped cars.
Yeah, it's black.
I always thought they were green and gold.
No,
They're not.
no,
They're
it's
black
black.
and gold.
Yeah, no, I told you it
Yeah.
was black and gold as well.
Yeah.
I wonder what you were on about
Yeah, I
green
was
the other
convinced.
day when you were telling me.
Yeah. In my head, it was always green and gold, but yeah.
Thought he was losing his
And then
mind.
when I was looking at some of the pictures as well, there were the iffy old pictures, and like that's a very odd shade of green.
Right.
Yeah,
Louis, I've got your colour there, mate. There's the match. That is a beautiful colour. That's absolutely stunning. That it's a very nice metallic blue. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, you don't have to buy a gallon for $150. You can buy a 30ml bottle of paint for £4, wherever that is, about $5, is it roughly?
Yeah.
And you are flat postage rate to the States for a kilo. I think it's £16. You will get about 10 bottles of paint in there. So if you are going to order, sounds like a sales pitch, it is in a way, but make the most of your postage, fill your box up, because the postage cost is the same. Shut up, Dan. The postage cost is the same. The postage cost is the same for one bottle or 10.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to use your postage at the end of the day. And that's a beautiful colour, mate. That is really, really nice. Yeah, I'm liking that. Very nice. Very similar to the Snapper Rocks blue, that.
That's what.
Yeah, there's Dan's there. Yeah.
That's what 4 kilos of paint looks like.
Yeah, you got quite a bit off us, but yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, hit us up, Louis. We'll sort you out, mate. Is it Lewis or Louis? He can't tell us there, can he?
Louis.
Do you reckon it's Louis?
I think
Yeah,
it's Louis
phonetically,
because there
yeah.
was no E after the S.
It could be
Okay.
Lewis.
Pro scale base coat is easy to use, no dramas. It is. Love your bill, says Oliver. Bless you.
That's
Awesome. And there we go. Sorted.
Yeah,
Right then,
it's
should we
pretty
do a
easy to
section?
find a paint code.
Yeah, you just gotta know where to look. Yeah.
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 Apparently it's Louis or Lewis.
All right.
Or Louis.
Hello.
Yeah. There we go. Right then, Roland, go on. Let's get your section on the go, mate.
All righty. Here we go. I'm early today. That's great.
I did say we're going to do it in a minute.
10 minutes.
All righty. Let's do a screen share. Always works
Dan
better
P
than
says, thanks for the tip, Paul. We'll be ordering kilos from in the future. DEA has entered the chat. Well, even better, for 16 odd pounds, you get a kilo for 24 pounds or 21, I think it might be. You get 2 kilos. You get twice the weight for £5 more. So it'll take you up over the next step and you go over the weight, and you'll get like 25 bottles in there, 25 bottles in there. So you get even more better value for money the more you buy. So yeah, just always bear that in mind. Don't just buy one bottle of paint. Yeah. Right, we're going to hand you over to Roland. He's going to have a look at the what we've all finished gallery. There's quite a lot in here. A lot of pro scale stuff in here. So this is great for me and Simon. It's a good bit of pimpage because there's some beautiful work in here. So Roland's going to go through and have a look. Make a note of your favourite build because you get to vote on this at the end.
and please do make a note because you will forget quite a few.
Yeah, yeah. The person who gets the most votes tonight, this is a special one-off tonight.
Oh, it is too.
This is a special one-off. The person who wins tonight not only gets pride of place on the live page for the next month, they also win a £25 UMP gift voucher tonight.
Ooh.
All right? This is a one-off. This won't happen very often, but we'll do it tonight for a one-off. So whoever wins tonight gets pride of place on the page and a £25 Ultimate Modelling Products gift voucher to spend on the UMP site, which is also linked in the description down below. So make a note of your favourite build and you'll get to vote at the end. All right? I'll hand you over to Roland. Away you go, mate.
All righty. Right, we'll have a look at what you guys have finished this month. There's one thing which I just want to, as a point of order, it says always, please post 1 or 2 pictures. And normally, if it's 3, I also don't mind. But there are some of you who have 10 pictures in per build. So I will then show the first 3 and the others just fall by the wayside. So next time, just make sure you take the 2 best pictures and use those.
Yep.
Let's have a quick look in the forum if there's something. And there isn't. Right. So which means we go straight over to Facebook. And we start with James. James Williams finished his Alpha Models 124 Porsche 911 GT3. First resin build. Turned out really nice. Very little cleanup to do on these kits. And they fit together like Lego. First car to use ProScale paints with Porsche Oak Green Metallic and ProScale Clear Coat on top. Here we go. I love that green. That's beautiful.
Absolutely stunning. That oak green is a phenomenal color. It really is.
Very nice. Love that one, James. Nice Porsche. Here we go. We have Glusniff Garage. He is in, says, evening, all finished with the 124 Alshima Cyber Formula Super Azurada 01. Primed with Mr. Surfacer and bodywork painted in Mr. Color Pearl White, Metallic Blue and Wine Red. Various Mr. Color Tamiya and Alcat paints used throughout the rest of the build. Absolutely fantastic kit. Tons of detail and everything went together great. Really enjoyed building it, and I'm on the hunt for another one of these super detailed Cyber Formula kits, as most are curbside, but even those ones are great kits. Cheers, folk. Dave.
That's awesome, that, mate.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. I love what he has done here.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Really nice. Love it, Dave. Very good.
Yeah, different, mate.
Right.
Looks awesome.
Here we go. Next one is Robert is in. Robert is in with the Revell BMW i8 in 124 scale. He primed that one with Tamiya light gray surface primer, base coat with Tamiya TS29 semi-gloss black, painted with Splash Paints Color Shift Chameleon Green SPU 003. Clear coat was Tamiya LP9 Clear, reduced with Mr. Color Leveling Thinner. This is a great kit, went together quite well. Thanks for looking, and cheers. Looks very cool.
Very nice, Robert.
Nice shot.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
color
cool,
shifts
yeah.
come out very nice.
very
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, very, very nice. Nice one, Rob.
I had
Love it.
one of those i8s fly past me the other day. They're still a good-looking car.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Still a beautiful car. You don't see many of them on the road at all.
No, you don't.
My mate's got a white one. It looks stunning.
Right. Next one is Brendan LaRue. He's in South Africa. Hello, mate. Good to see you. Sci-fi kits are limited in availability. So when I do get one, I take my time to savor the enjoyable experience of building it. This is Obi-Wan's JD Starfighter from Revell, built out of the box, painted using my own Tamiya acrylic paint mixes. I choose to display this kit in flight to better show the shape and lines of the entire craft. The exhaust flames are clear acrylic rod dipped in clear blue and a little clear red at the nozzle ends. The base background is MDF, painted flat black, then using various tones of yellow, red, orange, white, blue, and fluorescent violet. I freehand airbrushed the space, clouds, and storms. The stars were created by using a toothbrush and toothpick to splatter off white paint. The asteroid is a ball of EPS foam picked at and then whacked with an actual rock before being painted with various earth and gray tones. Yeah, you went all in, Brendan, that's for sure.
Cool, that's good.
It's really good.
That's really nice, that, mate.
Got a lot.
Oh,
Nice, simple little dio as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
very cool.
like
very
that.
well done. I like that a lot. Let's have a look at one more. Here we go. That's very cool. Like that a lot, Brendan.
Like it a lot.
Like it a lot. Right. Dave Hardy is in. Oh, look at that. Dave
That's
Hardy's
cool.
in with the Airfix 148 Chipmunk T10.
Oh, man.
He primed and painted with Tamiya rattle can and accepts aftermarket decals to display as an aircraft I flew in the 1990s as an air cadet at RAF Leeming. Sorry. Leeming.
That's cool.
That's very cool.
Liking that, Dave.
It's always different when you do a bit of a build which has, where you have a personal connection to. It's always cool. I like that one a lot, Dave.
Yeah, good job like that.
Right. Oh, here's a nice green from Pete Stewart from the Ashima 124 Lamborghini Aventador LP700/4, painted with Tamiya rattle cans in candy lime green. It has been on and off the bench for a couple of years and caused a fair amount of stress in the process. Might be a while before I attempt another Lambo. Well, I think you did a very nice job there, buddy.
You've done a nice job of a horrible kit. I hate those Aventadors. There's not many kits I hate. I built 2 of those and hated the pair of them. And I just can't stand that kit. It's a shame because
Good job for sticking with it.
It's a great looking car, and you've done a really good job.
Yeah, very well done. Love it, Pete.
The lights are a nightmare in those as well.
The doors are a nightmare. The engine covers a nightmare. The grills are a nightmare. It's just a horrible kit. But Paul was saying he enjoyed his. It's we were talking today or yesterday, whatever it was.
Yep.
I built 2 of them, and they're both. I hated building both of them.
I think I've built 3.
Shame because the Aventador is an epic car.
I enjoyed doing them.
I will say though, they've just released a wide arch version. And it's a totally different kit, and I fancy that. I think it's a Liberty Walk one. It looks very, very cool.
Oh, right.
Looks very cool.
Okay. Right. Nice
very
one, Pete.
Nice, Pete. Yeah, very nice, mate.
Oh, Chris is in. I was wondering when this one will come in. He's Hong Kong models, 148 Avro Lancaster, painted with Tamiya paints, aftermarket parts, are Eduard instrument panel, and resin wheels. That looks very, very good.
That's very cool.
I've built that myself. Yeah.
Nice clean masking on the canopy as well.
Yeah.
Oh, epic masking on the canopy. Very nice.
Obviously does a good job, Chris, doesn't he?
It does.
Yeah. I'm always nervous when I see planes like this outside, because one good gust of wind and they take off. I've seen it happen.
Play away.
I'm always very nervous seeing them. Like, oh Christ! Not like a car. They will literally take off. That's awesome, that, mate. That's very nice.
Very good job.
Very nice. Very nice. Love it. Great stuff. Oh, Gary Knight. Yeah, I put your text, Gary, in as a comment. Gary Knight says, good evening, gents. Last week I finished his AMT 1971 Plymouth Duster 340. Painted in splash paints, butterscotch yellow. I added styrene strip to create the vinyl roof, then painted with zero paints textured black. Came out quite nice. I added spark plug wires apart from that, and a slight suspension adjustment is built from the box. Really nice kit. That went together very well.
Very nice, Gary.
Really nice.
Lovely. Very clean.
Nice clean build.
Lovely car. Really, really nice.
Yeah, nice.
Very cool. Then we have Andrew Duar. Oh, he showed me that the other, and I just love a good El Camino. Evening, Roland, include this AMT's 125/68 El Camino primed in Mr. Surfacer grain, then painted in Pro Scales Aston Martin Ocellos teal. All the chrome was done using Mr. Hobby Super Metallics. It was then cleared using Pro Scales 2K system. First time using any 2K, it was so easy to use. The vinyl roof was done using masking tape, then painted black using Vallejo model color. The interior was painted in Mr. Surfacer black and chrome work done in Vallejo model air. Then sanded using Trizac pads and polished using UMP polishing system. And thanks for looking. Love it, Andrew. Love it. Really, wow. Yeah, you did a great job there. Very cool. Very nice. Then after Andrew, we have, Andrew also had put up a kit. Here we go. The second model finished this month is his entire in the TV film group build. Here is the version of Steve McQueen's Bullet Mustang. I've used Revell's 125/68 Mustang GT primed in Mr. Surfacer black, then painted in Zero's dark metallic green. It was cleared using Pro Scales 2K. Interior was painted in Zero's black leather and black flocking. The wheels have been painted in Nissan gun metal and Mr. Hobby chrome, then polished using UMP polishing system. Thanks for looking. Very nice. That came out really cool. Love it, Andrew. Very, very cool. And I love a good Mustang anyway. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, Andrew also had put a kit up. I see a Revell 125/32 Ford Roadster. Built as a body build with Joe Camilleri, primed in Mr. Surfacer Grey, then painted in Pro Scales olive green, then cleared with Tamiya's XF 86 flat clear. The radiator cover is painted in Ferrari Giallo Modena and bright red. The chassis was primed in Mr. Surfacer Black, then sprayed in ProScale's Gunmetal Metallic, with other parts painted in various Mr. Hobby Super Metallics. The engine has been painted in ProScale's Chevy Orange with a Detail Master distributor added. The air cleaners are from Model Car Garage. The interior was painted in Zero Settle Tan with Arena Brown flocking. The bumper seats are from Highlight Model Studio, harnesses from Airscale. The wheels have been painted in Mr. Hobby Super Metallics Dura Aluminium. All the decals are from various sources. Thanks for looking.
That's awesome.
That is seriously cool.
Love me some
Those
32
seats are
Roadsters.
brilliant.
It is. It's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's
Very,
the name?
very
What does
cool.
that name say there? I can't quite read it. On the top of the bonnet.
That one, Cash Hound. Cash Hound.
No,
Cash Hound.
Gash. Oh, Roland.
Well, that's what's wrong with that? I'm German. I don't know what you mean.
Anyone British like to comment on that one?
Wonder what the German equivalent is.
No, I don't know.
No, it doesn't say cash at all, does it? No, just
No.
human.
No, it doesn't say cash. No.
You waffle.
Right. Moving on to Joe
Oh,
Cavalieri.
look at this.
He finished up with the bodybuild with Andrew D. Oh, no shit. It's a 32 Ford by Revell in 25th, primed with Mr. Surface, and then a couple coats of silver for a base, followed by 5 coats of GX Clear Purple. Clear coat is ProScale Paint's 2K system, flattened back with Trizec pads and Tamiya polishes. Thanks for looking. And as usual, it's a really clean build, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Very nice. Love the color. Love the clear coat. Looks good.
Yeah.
Don't want to comment too much on it because it dropped us tonight. So
Yeah.
Like the interior on that.
Yeah. I said we're not commenting too much tonight.
All right.
John Weisner, he's in. Hi, everyone. Here's my take on the AMG 125 1953 Ford F100, aptly named Hot Pursuit. Painted with Tamiya LP paints and Mr. Hobby UV cut. Decals came from a Ford Del Rio kit along with the roof light. Detail Master photo etched parts were used in the interior along with a scratch built items, included the revolver cylinder shifter knob loaded with bullets and aluminium drilled and formed side pipes. Oh, that's cool. An aftermarket resin shotgun intake scoop sits atop the engine. Thanks for looking and have a great weekend. That's very cool.
That gear shift is awesome.
That's cool. I like that.
I like that a lot. That's
I
really
do.
cool, John. Look at that. Look at that shifter.
That's
You
awesome.
gotta love
Wow.
that.
Brilliant.
You gotta love that. Very cool. Right, Anthony Rico. Here we go. He always comes up with good
Oh, my
stuff. Hey,
God.
Roland and crew. This is a 148 Airfix Supercat in Jackal. My first time doing any type of bass audio. Was a lot of fun once I jumped in. Also had the vehicle crew set, so wanted them shown. Painted with a mix of Tamiya acrylic and Vallejo. For the base, I used styrofoam and Vallejo extra textures, as well bits from my garden. Enjoy. That looks
Very
really
cool, that
awesome.
Anthony.
It is.
Very nice.
Super.
Nicely done.
He does excellent work. This is
Yeah, he does.
fantastic.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
very good. Very cool. Right, next is Peter. Peter Milgate is in. It says, evening, Roland and the Motley crew. I have finished my contribution to the ISM TV movie group build. This is an Aoshima 112 scaled Kawasaki GP-Z900R, which Maverick rode in the 1986 epic Top Gun. Painted with Zero Paints paint set, blue stuff decals, then cleaned in ProScale paints, 2K clear shiny stuff. A variety of blacks and metallics as well. Nice, straight out of the box build.
That's cool.
Looks very
is
cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
very cool, Peter.
Wow. I
Nice
like
work,
that a
mate.
lot. That's really very nice, Peter. That's lovely.
Now,
That is
how
really
did he? I'm gonna have to ask Peter how he did all the patches.
There's a decal set he bought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Specific for the Top Gun bike.
Specific. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. I had no idea it was even available.
Oh, here we go. Snowwolf, hi, this is my Hasegawa 132 Focke-Wulf 190 that I built along with Paul, Joe, and PJ. Primed with Mr. Surface of 1500 gray and painted with MRP paints. Another one outside, hopefully no wind gusts coming.
Yeah.
That
was really good,
all
Steve.
right.
Yeah, nice work, mate.
Very clean.
It looks really nice.
Nice work.
I love the weathering you did here on the blades as well. Very cool.
I hope those swastikas on the tail are very well cleared on before you pull that masking tape off.
Yeah, I hope so too. Right.
Hello.
Nigel Tingy is in with the monogram Phantom P 51D Mustang 132 normal monogram kit. Bad instructions, bad fitting parts, you don't say. Went for half clear, mainly to cover up the seam line, which sort of worked. Painted with Tamiya paints.
It's cool.
Oh, yeah, it's the one with the clear body. Yeah,
it's very cool.
Oh, wow.
I had that kit when I was a kid, and it was a monster to try to build.
Oh, I can only but imagine.
I didn't even
have a look at. Oh, look at that! That looks really good.
Yeah.
So what's
Really
that stand
good. I
with the
think
switches
you
and
pulled it
everything
off,
on it?
Nigel.
Does that light up or something? Or
I don't know.
I don't
think so.
I don't remember the stand.
looks like it's got switches on it. Look.
Yeah,
I think it might move around.
right.
Like that. I can't remember now. Does
look
the
at that.
propeller
Yeah, switches.
spin? Does the prop spin? Nigel, you in the chat, mate? Can you tell us?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
cool.
tell us more about it. Looks awesome, buddy.
Yeah, it does.
Really cool. Oh, yeah. Peter Teese is there. Paul Teese modeler with a 124 Meng GT40 paints from Zero Tamiya and Mr. Color. Really well engineered and lovely to build. Yeah, I remember him in the Hangout saying that he loved building this one. And it looks good. It looks really good.
Really nice.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, very
Very
cool.
well done.
Oh, that is tidy.
Yeah, very cool. Nice one, Paul. Right. Next one is Keith Holford. Oh, here we go. A ship is in. Here's the Tamiya 135 King George V. Finally managed to finish my first battleship build. For this, I used Tamiya Surface Primer and Tamiya XF paints. Thanks for looking. And it looks marvelous. I love it.
Nice one, Keith.
Yeah, that's good, mate.
That's really nice. Let's try and make it a bit bigger. We can
Yeah,
get.
it'd be nice to see a picture of the whole thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
In its entirety, but I know it's a big thing to take a picture of. Right?
Yeah, it's a huge thing.
That's big.
It looks,
The detail, that looks epic.
it looks very good.
There's a lot
Love it.
to it, isn't there?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. It's one of the reasons I don't build ships. No, but it's too little. The stuff is just too small. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Back there, Keith. Oh, here we go. Here's something green.
would you?
Oh, it's look at that. Mr. Paul Bretland with the Alpha model 124 Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. Great kit as usual from Alpha. No issues with the build at all. Nice to get this one built, as it is one I've wanted to do for some time. A full 3-part video build will be on Patreon soon, and the single condensed build on ISM in 4 to 5 weeks. The body was prepped with 3000 Tamiya sponge, panel lines lightly scribed, degreased with ProScale pre-paint degreaser, primed in ProScale white primer, several coats of ProScale Montreal green, carbon decal accents to roof, spoiler, splitter, and mirrors. Tamiya panel line once ProScale 2K clear coat, flattened back with Trizac 6 and 8000 pads, polished up with UMP polish system. Interior ProScale and upper black leather, ProScale anthracite flocking, carbon accents to interior too, wheels painted in ProScale dark gunmetal, brake disc ProScale carbon ceramic, brake calipers ProScale Brembo yellow, iWater HPC Plus and Revolutions and UMP Apex airbrushes used throughout. I wonder who's your paint supplier, Paul?
I'm not sure. I think it's me.
That's a very nice. Well, I love the car, but the build is really nice.
Thank you.
Very cool.
When can I drive it?
Nice kit, that one.
Yeah.
Really
Excellent
nice.
build up, Paul.
Yeah.
A lovely kit as well. If you can get it, which is a bit of an issue.
Is it
grab it.
difficult to get?
Yeah, very, very difficult to get.
I should have bought it when it was available.
Yeah, it'll get re-released eventually.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Right. The next one is from a gentleman with the name of Paul Bretland. This is the Revell 125 for Mustang Mark I Cobra Jet. Not a bad kit to build. It went together with no major issues. Video build series will be on Patreon soon. The chrome looks epic. Primed in ProScale paints, white primer, painted in ProScale Gulfstream Aqua, which is an epic color. Body steps, mask, and sprayed, clear coated in ProScale 2K, clear interior ProScale jet black leather and anthracite flocking, bumpers and grille plated with ProScale chrome paint. Window trims with Mr. Hobby Duraluminium, bodywork flattered with Tri-X 6 and 8000 pads, polished with the ultimate polish system. Love that car. Love that car.
Such a beautiful color.
It is a lovely color.
It really is.
Apart from the flocking statically stuck to the back window.
Yeah,
Pain.
see a little bit.
Yeah.
Got a fluffy window.
Yeah.
You
got a large dog in there somewhere.
But the steering wheel looks really cool. Love it. Love it. Love the little details.
It's a Revel
Great
kit.
one. Yeah. Right. Next one is, Anthony has his end with that. Oh, look at that.
Cool.
He's in
Oh,
his
that's
second
cool.
build as he
Holy
172.
moly.
Yeah, Italieri Count Z501 Gabbiano was an awesome build. I really enjoyed it. Tried our Valeo's metal color paints, aluminium and dark aluminium, and they worked very nicely. Very happy with this oddball plane. I love that.
Oh, look.
Oh, wow. That is very, very cool.
Lovely.
Good builder, isn't he?
Yeah,
he is. No, he is a good builder for sure. Nice one, Anthony. You always come up with a surprise. This is a good one. Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul.
Yeah.
Another Paul. In this particular case is the J. Lewis version. Is the 124 Nuno BMW M6 GT3. This was a relatively trouble-free build from Nuno. However, while the majority of the decals went down with no problems, the metallic decals took a great deal of persuasion and several repeated coats of UMP extra strong decal solution to force them to conform to the contours of the model. That issue aside, this was an enjoyable kit put together. A list of products used can be found on my Paul J. Lewis Facebook page or the ISM Facebook page.
Yeah.
Cheers, PJ.
Oh, I like that a lot.
Wow.
That is good looking.
Yeah,
That is
Build.
so pretty.
Yeah.
It is really cool.
Good looking.
Very nice.
Nice one, Paul. Love it. Love the color. Really nice. Right. Next up is Paul J. Lewis. One of my favorite cars, if not my favorite kids, but it is the 124 Italieri Alfa Romeo Giulietta Spider 1300. This was a simple trouble-free build from Italieri that required a small amount of scratch building to create the added engine details and the folded down rack top behind the seats. List of products used can be found on my Paul J. Lewis Facebook page or the ISM Facebook page. Cheers, PJ.
Very nice.
Oh, love it. It is such a beautiful car. It is.
It's a pretty car.
It is a pretty car. It's going to make me cry. It's really nice. Very, very.
Interior on that car is just beautiful.
Yeah.
You did a great job on that.
Cheers, man. Appreciate it.
I'm so glad that Paul J. Lewis also finished something. It was the 125.
I got worried.
This was a simple trouble-free build from Revell that I enjoyed putting together, but instead of the usual shiny car finish, I decided to use a matte finish for a change with chrome applied to the main side panels and red accents elsewhere. A bit of fun that may not be to everyone's liking, but hey, a list of products used can be found on his Facebook page or an ISM. Right, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty
I
cool.
like that.
Different.
I like it.
Yes,
I like it. So when you touch it, do you see every fingerprint on that?
No.
It's always my
No.
No.
okay.
No.
No, you just don't touch it. Well,
It's cool.
Just don't touch it. Cheers, Al.
Get
Thank you.
Here we go. Very nice. Love it. And no, it's not Paul J. Lewis. It's Nigel. Nigel is in again with a Ben Ray RX-93 Gundam 144. I brought this just to see what they are like and something to build while waiting for glue paint to dry on the Mustang. It's basically like building a Lego Technic kit, but just with the parts on a sprue. Very nicely engineered and goes together well. I would buy another. It looks awesome. I like it.
Very cool.
Very, very cool.
Yeah. Different, Nigel.
Yeah.
Nigel's saying in the chat as well about the plane. The engine works, the landing gear goes up and down, and the bombs drop.
Oh,
He said there's a video on ISM Facebook.
oh, cool. Have a look.
Oh, no, we must have a
That kit, that kit is, I'm not kidding, it's ancient.
Yeah, it's very old, isn't it?
Oh, like I said, I had it when I was probably 10 years old.
There
You
weren't
were-
even
Uh,
60.
You were
God,
never
it
that
is
young.
old.
You were never
Yeah.
that young.
Still lighting the light.
Yeah,
It's still lighting the gas lamps then.
That it's
Oh, is it made out of tin?
yeah.
wood.
You know.
Papyrus.
Very nice. Very nice. Oh, Richard Farmer, he's in with the bike. In this particular case, it's the Tamiya Ducati 916 N112, painted in various Tamiya acrylics and Mr. Hobby Super Metallics, cleared in Mr. Color GX UV cut. Really nice kit with some nice details and zero fit issues. Left the mirrors and number plate off to make it more of a track day bike. Haven't done a bike build in a while. It was really nice to do something different for a change. Thanks for taking a look.
That's really
That
nice.
It is
Really
stunning, aren't they?
Really good.
Clean.
It's a nice, simple kit, though. I really fancy a bike.
That is a
Is
great
it?
Simple kit to build. It's cheap as well.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it looks awesome.
Yeah,
Looks
it looks
awesome.
very
And
good.
it's an awesome bike.
It is a pretty bike.
Yeah.
They know how to make them, don't they?
Right. And Gluesniff Garage, Dave, isn't it? He's in again.
Yeah.
Finished his Cigawa 124 Nissan Skyline R31 Nismo, painted in Tamiya metallic black, Mr. Color silver, and cleared with Mr. Color GX100. Various Tamiya and Mr. Color paints used throughout the rest of the build. Cheers.
very
Here we go. That looks very cool. I like it. It's a classic. Oh, Skylines. Right, and scale model Chris. He is a PZY Kitbox 124 BMW M3 F80 combo version. Painted in 5-scale Nardo gray, red leather interior, wheels painted, in aluminium and gloss black to give the diamond cut look. Yeah, I think you nailed that one. Lovely kit, went together with no issues. Thanks for looking.
Looks nice.
Very nice.
Very nice, Chris. Very nice. Like that.
I like that, yes.
Yeah,
Pretty
really
car,
cool.
aren't they?
And that was the last one, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. There we go. Now the hard part comes. So you guys out there and girls need to pick our winner for tonight. So when you're prompted by Alan
Yep.
in the chat, pick your favorite one build. One build. Try and remember the builder's name and the subject. Don't just put car or BMW or something. Try and remember the builder's name and the subject. And the builder with the most votes at the end will get pride of place on the Live the Bench page for a month. And just as a one-off tonight, a £25 UMP gift voucher for Ultimate Modelling Products. Link for that in the description down below. So yeah, when you're ready, boys.
Go for it, Roland.
See you. Roland's
Alrighty.
going to do a quick recap of the builds.
Now you can start putting down numbers so long, and here we go. We have James Williams with his Alpha Models 124 Porsche 911 GT3. Swiftly followed by Dave from Gluesniff Garage with his 124 Alshima Cyber Formula Super Asurada 01. Then Robert Renner is in with the BMW i8 in 124 with the shifting color. Behind Robert, we have the Brendan. Oh, Brendan is in from South Africa with his sci-fi kit, which is Obi-Wan's JD Starfighter from Revell. Very cool, interesting build. Then behind Brendan, we have Dave Hardy. Yay, with his Chipmunk T1. Really nice Airfix Chipmunk done there by Dave. Peter Stewart is in with the very difficult to fiddly build Lamborghini Aventador LP704 but he finished it, he stuck with it, and it looks awesome. Nice one, Pete. Behind Pete, we have Chris Stover with his Hong Kong Models 148 Admiral Lancaster, which is just an epic build. Paul always gets the heebie-jeebies when he sees it. It's just worth it. We have Gary Knight in with his AMT 1971 Plymouth Duster 340, which I really like. I like those cars. Really beautiful. Behind Gary, we have Andrew Dewar. He's in with an AMT 125 68 El Camino. And behind Andrew will be Andrew with his a Mustang, Steve McQueen's Bullet Mustang, which is a 68 Mustang GT. And Andrew is also in with his fantastic 125 32 Ford Roadster, which he built with Joe as a buddy build. And here's the buddy build from Joe. Is a 32 Ford Roadster, very well in 125, with he then has built in a beautiful purple color.
Purple.
Then next one is yeah, John Wisner's in.
Hang on, have we seen that builder just flashed up then?
What?
Chris's BMW, did I just see? There, look, have we seen that? Have we seen that one?
Yeah, we have.
Last one. Last one.
I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have.
It's the last one.
Is it the last one?
Yeah.
I'm blind. Sorry, carry on.
Did you fall asleep there, Paul?
I think I did, yeah.
I'll show it to you again. It's coming up just
Okay,
now.
thank you.
Hi, everyone. Here's my take on the AMT 125 1953 Ford F100, aptly named Hot Pursuit. I think this is a wonderful interpretation.
Cool.
Very cool. Anthony Rico is in, and let's just make sure we get the text right here. This is the 148 Airfix Supercat Jackal, which he does his first diorama with. Very cool. Then we have Peter Milgate with the TV movie group built bike, which is the 112 Kawasaki GPZ 900R from Top Gun. Then we have Snowwolf in with the 132 Focke-Wulf 190, which he did as a group build with Paul, Joe, and PJ. Behind him is Nigel with his very, very fancy semi-translucent Mustang, which is very, very pretty. It's a P51 and D1232. Then we have Paul from T's Modeler. He has a 124 Meng GT40. Very pretty indeed. Then we have Keith Holford with a huge battleship, 12350, which is huge, and it is the King George V. Then next one is Paul. Paul is in with his Alpha model 124 Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. Here we go. Very pretty in a pro scale, beautiful green. Then we have this fantastic color, which is Gulfstream Aqua, and he put that on the 21 to 25th Mustang Mach 1 Cobra Jet. Very nice. Behind Paul, we have Anthony Ricci, which with the oddball of the day, which is the 172 Italieri CANT Z501 Gabbiano. Very, very nice. Paul J. Lewis is in with this beautiful, clean, lovely blue 124 Nuno BMW M6 GT3. And also Paul has this classic, which is the Spider, Giulietta Spider from Alfa Romeo. This particular case, the 124 kit from Italieri. Then also Paul is in with the Audi R8, which he did in a matte finish, which was unusual, but very pretty. Nigel is then in with his Bandai RX-93 Gundam in 1:144. Unusual. And Richard is in with the beautiful bike which he built here, which is a Ducati 916, which is in 112 scale and is from the fine folks over at Tamiya. Beautiful bike. Then we have Davin from Gluesniff Garage. He finished his Hasegawa 124 Nissan Skyline R31 Nismo. And last but not least, look, there's a BMW. BMW M3 F80 combo version from PZY Kitbox. And that is from Chris from Scale Model Chris.
Nice.
And that's it. Thank you very much.
Very cool.
Well done, Roland.
There we go.
Right, now I have to find something.
Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it?
Oh my God.
It's a bloody tough one.
Nope, I got my wiener. You all right there, Dan? Rogue? No?
I don't know what to pick. I'm just.
Oh no, I meant health wise. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just.
You look
More
a bit
drugs.
rookie then.
More drugs.
I don't know what to pick
Yeah.
either.
I've got mine, so I'm not bothered about you, though.
Good to know.
It's just like I kept every single one. Oh, yeah, that one. All right, all right.
You can vote for yourself, can't you?
It never gets easy, does it?
Yeah, you can vote for yourself, can't you?
No.
Oh shit. Hang on. Give me a minute.
Right then. Paul, what's yours, please?
Andrew's Ford Roadster.
Andrew Dwyer.
Yep. Without a shadow of a doubt, that thing is epically good.
Okay.
Not that the others aren't. I just really like that one.
Joe Cavaleri's Roadster.
Okay. PJ.
Yeah, I have 4. But you only want one.
Just need one.
I know. I'm going to go for Anthony Rico's Jackal.
Funny that was my second.
Yeah,
Right up until I went to speak, and then
because it's the diorama as well, because it's his first diorama.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Very good. Roland.
You had to now go. I just finished talking, man. All right.
No.
Just for the estrangement value, and it is obviously very well executed. I'll take Anthony Rico's CANT Z501 Gabbiano.
Gabbiano.
Okay. Jamie.
Anthony Rico's Jackal for me. Awesome.
Yeah.
But he copycat, isn't he?
Awesome.
He doesn't make any attempt to do it. Just copies the person before.
Yeah.
Disappointing, really.
Good tactic, that, to be fair.
Yeah.
Please pay attention then.
In all fairness, Roland went for the plane. Jamie went for the armor.
You're a pound.
We'll gloss over that. Andy, Callis.
I'm not kidding. I got a
Just one, Andy.
Yeah.
Just one.
Yeah,
Just one. Roland, tell him. Einen.
one. Just one. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Andrew's 32. I really like the originality and
We all love a bit of gash.
yeah.
It's lovely.
I think that was a really cool little build that he did. So I'm going to go for that one. But I am here to tell you, we've done these things for a long time now, and I can't remember a time when there were as many really nice models.
I
was
can.
one
Last
after
month.
the other.
Last month.
Last month.
It just gets harder and harder every month.
Yeah. Really just outstanding work, everyone.
Mr. Croak.
I am going to go for John Weissner's 53 Ford F.
Oh, yeah, that was
That would have been my second choice. That would have been my second choice.
Another
just
really,
something about it, just yeah.
Just clean. Mr. Dan Pedersen.
Yeah. Wow. I'm gonna go with PJ Spider.
Ooh.
all right. All right. Yeah, that's cool build too.
Alpha Spider, yeah.
I've got 5 more tied for first. So
Cheers, Dan.
And my vote, it's torn between 2, but I can only pick one. So mine's going to be Anthony Rico's that Cant Z501 plane. I think it's just beautiful.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
the Gabby floaty thing.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful.
Gabbiano.
That floaty thing.
Floaty thing.
And it's an Illyria kit too.
Yes, just a good
Again,
job on that.
amazing.
I mean, it's 172. Just look at it. It's 172. It's really.
Did you take Dan Scattergood's vote?
I did.
Did you? I'm sorry. I must have missed
I
it.
did.
You did?
He voted just before you, Paul.
a bit of sleep.
Yeah, I fell asleep there.
you must have blacked out.
Yeah.
Any more votes in the chat?
Yeah, I only had 6 tied for first. Six builds. It was absolutely amazing quality.
I had 5. Yeah.
There's some fantastic stuff on there too this week.
Never gets easy. Never gets easy.
No more votes. Okay. What a bit of math.
Need the Jeopardy
Hear
theme
the
playing
call
in the
going.
background.
Take your shoes off.
And socks.
No.
All they'll see is web feet. Though.
Right then. Vote you in. How many votes did we have? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 20, 22, 24, 25, 26, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41 votes we had in total. Plus ours.
And we've got 80 watching.
Yeah.
So less than half voted.
Well, don't forget, most of us are watching as well, right? So
Yeah.
if we've got 9 people here, that's
yeah, but it's still 50% not voting, so it's a shame.
So anyway,
yeah.
the order is as follows. So in third place is John Wisner with his 1953 Ford F100, and well deserved that.
Well done.
Well done.
Could be
In
first.
second place is Andrew Duar with his 32 Ford Roadster.
Nice.
Could be first.
So well deserved again. But this week's winner is Anthony Rico with his Cant Z501 Gabbiano.
Well done.
Well done, Anthony.
Very well done.
Pick
Yeah.
the winner this time. That was pure luck.
Well done to everyone that shared their work. Absolutely fantastic stuff in there.
Brilliant stuff.
Especially that Alfa Romeo Giulia. Really good, that one.
Oh, that was epic. That
No, I'm
green.
joking. But well done, Anthony. We'll give you pride of place on the live page, and if you drop me an email, I will sort you out that gift voucher, mate. Well done. There you go.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Nice one, buddy. Well deserved.
Sorry, Hannah messaging me. iPhone. No idea. Yeah, there we go. Awesome work in there, guys. Absolutely awesome. I'm just glad we don't have to solely pick the winner anymore like we did for many years, Dan.
Oh my God.
Because before this, it wasn't them picking, it was us in here. We chose the winner.
Oh, we're awful. Not awful, but it were awful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yep.
It was hard.
Yeah.
Ooh, speak for yourself.
You were.
So yes, there we go. Right then. Well done, Roland. Good section, mate. Well done. What should we do next?
The questions for the crew, or I'll just do this banner.
No, we'll do what you've been buying.
Okay then.
No, come on. Questions for the crew.
You're messing with your head.
No.
Usual.
Yeah, we had a few actually. We've had a few questions for crew this week. I'll just kill time while I'm finding them. We had 5 questions.
Oh,
Wow.
5, a whole 5. So let us begin with the first question, which was from Mark Ewing, who asks, hello.
What's going on here?
Me, you're looking for.
Roland, what are we looking at?
Oh, it's a South African flag. I don't know how that popped up. It might be in honor to Anthony Rico. Oh, sorry, man.
Excuse me.
What just happened?
Never
You know,
mind.
just black out them for a
Patronism.
second.
Patronism right on there.
Yeah.
What?
I think I blacked out. I don't know.
Fine. Right, off you go, Dan.
Thanks.
Any more flags you want to show, Roland?
Anyway, our first question was from Mark Ewing, who asks, it's a zombie invasion and you're only allowed 5 kits to take with you into the shelter. Which ones?
Easy. That's really easy. So it's the 787B. It's the Alpha 155 Model Factory Heroes. It's my FW14B with all my top studio. It's my MP46 with all my top studio. It's my Ferrari F189 with all the bits I got for that. Job's a good one.
I'll take Alan's.
Hang on, I want to throw a spanner in the works. Are they all stacked together immediately to run away with, or have you got to run yourself around?
Yeah, they're all on top of the wardrobe, down to grab and run, yeah. That's the pole that gets grabbed because the house is burning down.
Yeah, the kids are getting left behind. All the kids are going.
They're all in a pre-prepared zombie invasion bag.
So you're now prepared,
Next to the nuclear one, all the ones Alan's got, you know. Down P in the chest is Moller kits. I'm thinking about the 5 boomsticks and taking.
See, the thing is, it depends on how imminent the threat is. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be 5 closest at door and you're out, aren't you? Do you know what I mean?
I think you're overthinking the question here a bit, boys. I don't know. I'd want something that's going to last a while.
Yeah.
I'd go Model Factory.
Do I have time? Yeah, I do have time to go and order 5 Model Factory Hero full scale.
If we got 4 to 5 days, yes.
It'll be the zombies delivering them.
I'd assume you've already got them. No one mentioned ordering.
Yeah.
So I'd want something that's going to give you your bang for your buck. So yeah, I'd probably just grab 5 MFH kits.
Yeah.
I would go with the 132 scale border Lancaster.
All right.
2 MFH car kits and 2 MFH bike kits.
Very cool.
There's your 5.
Yeah, I don't have any MFH kits. Maybe that's the reason I need to buy one, is in case of a zombie invasion.
There you go. What an excuse.
Exactly.
You've got to be prepared, Dan. You've got to be prepared.
Wow. I think I'll have to take the 12 scale Renault F1 car I've got. Randomly, probably a couple of Tamiya bikes because they're reasonably in depth.
Do we have to have it in the stash?
Yeah.
Or is this the wish list?
Stash.
Stash. I think it's got to be your
stash.
Oh, stash.
Because otherwise the question might be pick your top 5 favorite kits.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
mine was a wish list.
I would like to just break out the armor and defend the cave.
Yeah. Okay, so I'd have to go with my Tamiya Famo that I've got on the wall over there, and I'd go with my Riffield Models Panther to sit on it. I'd go with that 1/32 scale Special Hobby Tempest, because that's a bear of a kit, and that would be a nice one to finish. Go with my Tamiya P51 Mustang, my Kotari Spitfire. I might expend a little more ammunition so I'd have enough time to grab one more kit, and that would be the HK 1/32 scale DO. What is it? The 335 Arrow.
Craig's got a good point in the chat. What you're going to use to build and paint them now? Was it going to be like fecal matter and a stick?
Good point, Dad.
Oh yeah, don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah. I'd retreat.
And charcoal.
And Dan's got a good point there. Craig, we probably prepare for zombies. Your hideout is already equipped by poles, yeah?
Yeah.
This would withstand, I reckon this would withstand zombies.
To be quite honest, I am in my zombie hideout.
Yeah.
They normally come after brains, so I think most of us will be all right.
Safe. And I'm in Canada. It's too cold for zombies, so
it'd be the 62 and the 64 GTO, the Cobra Coupe, the 155, and DBR1.
I'm going to fight my way over to your house.
Come over. You'll be fine. There's enough to keep us going in here for a while, mate. We'll be okay.
He'd make a good sandbag, Jamie.
Go get them.
We all done?
Yep.
Dan?
Yeah. Second. Oh, sorry. That Dan.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got I probably just grab the largest kits with the highest part counts just to keep me busy. But
Yeah.
you know, it's I all of my stash I would try to take with me, and then I'd be eaten. So
Yes.
Peter's in the side saying, Jamie, keep your eyes off his kits.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the point.
Right, Croak.
Yeah, Renault 12 scale kit. Probably the 3 Rossi Tamiya bikes I've got, and some random other crap.
A hella kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The hell of it.
Yeah, something to start with to make me appreciate the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you need that to start the fire.
Yeah.
Oh.
Controversial.
Another question, Dan? Have we got one?
Oh, we got lots more questions. So next question is from Michael Pierre Hasselgrove, who asks, I'll be spraying my first 1/12 body with Gravity 2K Clear soon and wanted a rough idea of how much to mix.
Depends on the body, but normally...
Yeah.
What's the mixing ratio of that? I forget what it is now.
I know.
3-1-1.
3-1-1.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I used to mix now. I forget.
14-7 and 1 I do.
Yeah, but you're doing 12.
It depends entirely
And that's
what
pro
it's
scale.
isn't it?
And that's pro scale. The gravity, it's a different ratio, Jamie, with the gravity. It's 3-1-1.
Okay.
So I was just trying to figure it out. I can't remember what I used to do. Did I used to do
So
6-2?
So most recently for 24th, I was mixing 4.5 mil, 1.5, 1.5.
Oh,
Yeah.
That works out as
depends. If
when I
it's a
7.5 total.
I think I did 6-2. I think I used to do
Mustang.
6-2 and 2, if I remember right.
Yeah, when I did my 935 Porsche, which was quite a big body, quite a lot of body work on that, I used around 15 mil of clear on that in total.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it does depend entirely on what you're painting, how much body work.
Some cars you use less than others, they do. Some use more.
Yeah.
And you do need to remember. So even though the dimensions are twice the size, the volume has gone up by cube.
Yeah. No, it's a lot bigger, a lot more surface.
So it's a lot more surface area than a 24 scale kit. But then on a smaller kit, you tend to get more.
You can always mix up a batch, use the batch, and then mix up some fresh.
Which on those ones is recommended, or bigger kits. I'd always mix a fresh batch for the last one.
Yeah.
So I'd definitely say at least twice what you'd normally use for a 24 scale, probably closer to 3 times.
Next.
So next up is from Nigel Tingy, who asks, just a good recommendation for clear glue. Use Humbrol Clear Fix on P51D Mustang, but not really strong enough for the amount of gluing done. The wings parted a couple of times and the fuselage is parted in one place. Oh yeah, for the clear.
Oh yeah.
I'll probably go
clear
for Bob
part.
Smith's on that one. The foam safe CA glue.
Yeah.
Because anything hot is going to melt the plastic and mark it.
Yeah.
Any PVA based, you're going to see the PVA through it because it doesn't dry clear PVA.
No, it doesn't.
Whereas I think probably the clearest drying glue is that Bob Smith's, isn't it? From my experience, anyway.
Yeah, it works very well.
Glue.
Which one?
The UV glue. I wonder about that. That might work.
The ones I've used,
yellow.
they never properly dry though for strength.
Yeah, and it doesn't dry that clear either. It
No,
does
it's
have
got
a
a yellow.
Paint, doesn't it?
It's got a yellow effect.
If it was me, I'd go Bob Smith's Gold with a black lid, personally.
I have to agree with you.
Yeah, you get good bond off that as well. Basildon bond.
There we go. Clear, safe CA glue.
Yep.
That is the answer. So James Williams is up next, who asks, what cost-effective storage solutions have you guys got for displaying or keeping your models once built? I know Paul is his big case that essentially full and models get cycled out. Are there any decent buys you've had for storing your models?
There's a little one available from Aldi. That one there, they were like 70 quid or 50 quid. You can get, I can't tell, probably get quite a bit in them.
Yeah.
Can get quite a bit in them. The display cases aren't cheap.
I got that one there, which is a CD storage display case, but it fits 24 scale models fit in there lovely. So
yeah,
but that was about 150 quid. And then I have a 7-shelf sort of complete glass.
Breaker 19 rubber duck.
But your ears aren't snowman.
Which I keep in the house and which has all my 12 scale stuff.
Yeah, I quite like the Billy bookcase because you can get individual glass shelves as well.
Yeah.
And you can get doors. You can get doors from as well.
Yeah, so there's the doors in the front to try and minimise the dust. Isn't it? That's the
Yeah, but that is planned to get reconfigured at some point next year probably. And the IKEA Kallax as well is quite good. They're the big square foot cubes.
Yeah.
They just take up a lot of room. That's the only problem with those things.
Yeah, but you can get glass shelf and door inserts.
Yeah.
And then theoretically you can get like risers as well to sit in between them to get almost kind of like 4 shelves.
Yeah.
In each one, and they're quite deep as well because they're a foot deep.
Where do you get the extra inserts from?
So IKEA do a standard single shelf to go into the Kallax, so glass shelf. And I've been trying to find basically acrylic risers that I can put in and kind of double up on some of the cars. So I'd either find them on eBay or maybe print them if I'm going to get a 3D printer.
Well, those ones from IKEA, you can get a separate shelf. There's a company on, I think it's Etsy, that do like
that's the Detolf one, is it?
Yeah, Detolf, yeah. And they do, you can get a Perspex shelf, and they do like a 3D printed bracket for them. So you obviously can separate them off, which I'm going to do for the 12 scale stuff. Well, I've got the shelves and everything there, yeah. Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, there are some decent cabinets, display cases and stuff on eBay as well. They're similar to what I have in the house. And they're around the £250 mark though for sort of 7 shelves.
Yeah. I think they're like
they're glass on feet, 2 glass doors and glass sides, so you can view from good angles. Was it done right?
Yeah, I think for all round visibility, the Detolf ones are probably one of the better ones out there.
Yeah, I think they're like 70 quid as well.
Yeah. They've got a habit of exploding those things, haven't they?
People have had issues. Yeah.
You've got to be very careful with them. Yeah, but I used to work in a gun shop and they used to keep all the pistols in them. And I'd be terrified touching anything in there because one smashes is going through them all.
Yeah.
And I've seen a few of them online where just like the doors have just shattered for no reason at all. But it's probably the way people put them together. They probably put too much tension on them, I think.
Yeah. Probably over tightening the screws.
Glass, isn't it? Yeah, it's tempered glass. So can't beat them for the money.
No,
you're not going to beat them. They used to be 70 quid. They were cheaper at one point. I think they were 40 quid originally, those things, when they first came out a few years back.
Could have been.
Yeah. So
the first two, because I've got the they was on there was on the Facebook selling page, like in the next village. I think I got both 50 quid. And I got 2 little glass ones that I've got up here.
It's good.
Like all in for 50 quid. And then they was like 70 quid each when I wanted the.
I felt lucky with that one behind me. My mum had that in her living room full of like, is it stife bears, whatever the hell they're called? And when I was building this, she's like, "Do you know anyone want a display case?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, duh.
Yeah.
I'll have it." And yeah, I've had it ever since. So can't fall for free. And that Aldi one, they're about 50 quid. I think I paid 10 quid for that off Facebook Marketplace. Brand new, never used. So shop around, but they're not cheap.
No,
They're not cheap.
nothing is now, is it?
Yeah, Marketplace is one of the best places to find something cheap.
Unless it's hookers, steer clear of it.
Yeah.
You never know what you're getting off there, do you, Dan Scattergood?
No,
Never again. He couldn't walk for a week.
May contain nuts. No.
Jamie, shut up. Move on, Dan. Question.
Next question. Next question is from Matthew Jackson, who asks, "Hi all, is there a way to release unpainted parts that have been glued together with Tamiya extra thin that have been sat for a while?"
Yeah, hit it again with the Tamiya extra thin a few times. Keep hitting it, and it'll probably should soften it enough that you can prise it apart. Should soften it enough. Just keep hitting it with extra thin. I've done it before, and it does come apart eventually. Yeah.
How about that frozen technique?
I heard that was super glue, wasn't it? That one.
Yeah.
No,
Wasn't that super glue, the frozen one?
Yeah, you could do that with super
Unless you
glue.
want to build a snowman, and then you can go for it then.
Super glue doesn't have any shear strength, so that would help with that.
No.
And that was it. That was all the questions. So thank you to everyone for their questions.
Yeah.
Well, that nice little segue. You ready, Paul? While we're talking about questions, funnily enough, Paul has a question for the month. Don't you, Paul?
I have.
Really?
Would you
Well, I mean,
like me to get to it?
You can do. While you're doing that, I'll read this chat quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I can't be bothered. No, I'm only joking. Mark's saying, guys, how do I get all of your stickers for each of you guys? I want to add them to either my toolbox, my backboard at the bench. You need to contact Simon Shorey. I'll pass his phone number on to you right now. Just ring him now. He's got the ball, and he's the distribution for all our stickers. What's his number, Alan?
Yeah,
It's
exclusive distribution, right?
Yeah, you got to ring him now. Right now, though.
Yeah.
It has to be now. He's only available for the next 5 minutes.
I'll wait till good.
Drop us a message. There's plenty about.
Just drop the lads a message. It's something I need to get made up. I keep forgetting, to be honest. Well, I don't. We're waiting on someone.
Probably the best way to deal with that is when we all meet up, is we all tend to hand each other a bunch of each other's stickers, and then
So in about 3 years, you might get some.
Yeah.
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks. Turkish.
But message.
Yeah, just drop us a
Most
message.
of us keep a stash. I've got a bunch.
Or just ring Simon. Facebook ring Simon Shorey. You'll be fine. Honestly, any time of day, especially now.
Yeah. He's always ready for you.
Oh, yeah. Always. Right. Anthony's there as well. Hey, guys. Anyone wants to get on now? Hope you're all well. Yes, mate. You might want to go back in the feed a little bit and look at the what you've been building bit.
Yep.
And Stephen's got a question there. So he used to hang 72 scale aircraft over the ping, I think he means pond, in the garden until the arch blew down at the weekend and destroyed them all. Very sad.
Oh, no.
He's looking for suggestions, replacements to hang when I built a new arch. Anything? Let's have a look. Go for P51 Mustang. Stephen's my recommendation.
Yeah.
A P51.
Flying Fortress.
Yep, that's a good one.
Lancaster.
Yep, another good one.
ME262.
Absolutely ludicrous,
Facing
Andy.
the P51.
Good choice.
BF 109.
Tiger.
Any 32 scale Tornado or Phantom.
A Bolton Paul Defiant.
Good choice.
Oh.
Very clever story to that plane as well, but it didn't work.
Real arrow.
That's the one that had the profile of the Hurricane, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's supposed to fool the Luftwaffe into thinking it's a slow-flying Hurricane and come up behind to quite a heavily armed rear-facing gunner in the back of that thing, but I think it failed, didn't it? And it's It's ploy. I'm pretty sure that was the bottom port to find.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Let's use scare mosquito.
Oof.
Oh, mosquito's good shout.
I know nothing about planes, but you could do the general Lee, couldn't you, getting some air?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what
Banking
I mean?
off a koi. Yeah, could bank off a koi, couldn't it?
Tell you.
Like Ryder?
Stupid idea, Alan.
That's ridiculous.
Why ruin it with all good suggestions and you come with an absolute ludicrous idea? Knight Rider and Ponds. Honestly. Sorry, Stephen.
You need a 1/72nd scale German submarine.
He's at it now. How's that going to fly?
If he's got a pond,
How's that going to fly?
It's in the pond. It's in the pond.
In the pond
Oh, no.
with a plane over it dropping a torpedo.
Oh, no.
Have you seen the Hunt for Red October where they come out of water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Feel
Paul,
like that.
crack on, Paul. They're getting stupid now.
Oh, isn't there will
Come
to
on.
that? Anyway,
Save us.
can I get on now? Yes.
Yeah. Buy a bike. Have a bike. Evil Knievel, jump in the pond. There you go.
There we go.
Anyway, moving on. Have you got out of your system?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, this month's question was aftermarket products like photo etch, molded resin, and 3D printed parts, white metal, turn metal, and vac form parts can all add beneficial detail to a model, but they can also be relatively expensive items on top of the price of the kit. So this month's question is, what factors do you take into consideration before you purchase any aftermarket products? And Mr. Shane Wright replied, quite simply, the kit subject. I love motorbikes and will add whatever I can to improve on the model itself. On the other hand, you get kits like the 116 Trumpeter MATV, and that is severely lacking in detail. The 116 Tamiya bikes could also use some extra detail. Okay.
Yeah.
Gary Knight says, I rarely use any aftermarket bits on my models, and if needed, I will try to my best to scratch building or using stuff I can find and adapt from around the house. With the price of kits these days, I cannot warrant spending half that amount again on detailed items, regardless if I'd like to or not. The majority of the times, I'm happy to build a kit out of the box, and if it looks like the part, I'm happy.
Cool.
Nigel Tingy Tingy, excuse me. I will always look to see if there is any hop up parts. I don't know what that means. If it improves the model and you can notice the part when finished, I will buy regardless of price. Okay.
You don't get that one, see, Paul, because you're old. See, hop up is improvements.
Oh, okay.
In the younger generation.
Oh, okay. It's one of these het cat things. Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
And which member of the younger generation told you, Alan?
My daughter.
Thank you, Andrew, for that. You got that bit. John Ritchie. Hi, John. Are they essential? The kit part is unusable or an eyesore, or will it really elevate the kit? And do they not add up to more than the kit itself? Okay. Darrell E. Masters says, I start thinking about a better kit. I don't see the point of maybe buying a £50, $50 kit to add another 50 to it. If feasible, I'd rather just buy a £100 kit and be done with it. That's fair enough.
Doesn't always work, does it, with kits? It's
No, it
just
doesn't.
the way it is.
Saying that, I do not see the problem with buying upscale parts, but to do it for the purpose, can I see that? No. Okay. I get confused with detailed kit parts, which are hidden, then buy more to add to it, because we know it's there. To be honest, do you give a care 4 months after finishing it? I don't.
Yeah.
It's everybody's got their own perspective on it, haven't they? That's which is disproven. So
Mr. Callis has contributed. He says, number one, I consider Aftermarket, if detail is grossly inaccurate, missing, or adds a substantial amount of detail, or is the focal point of a model. Number 2, if it adds to the ease of enjoyment or construction, i.e. paint masks for specific subjects. Number 3, if I can change a variant. And number 4, if I can change the subject, i.e. decals for a specific subject. Okay. And finally, James Williams says, usually the obvious one. Can I afford this and I make the choice? Do I buy more kits or do I detail or modify one kit with more parts? I'm actually in that camp now. I don't think I need any more kits right now. I have a good stash of 10 to 15. So the answer is yes. I can get one good trans kit instead of 3 new kits. Okay, that's the last comment. But so thank you for everybody's comments.
For me, it's basically for me, it's basically, do I want it? Yeah, buy it. If I don't, no, don't get it. I did that on the Trumpeter and the P51 I just bought. I was all set to buy loads of stuff for the P47. Reviewed the kit; it was a very good kit, and I thought I actually don't need those. I just ordered the bare minimum that I needed instead. So.
I think it depends on how far you want to go, what you want the outcome to be, doesn't it? Really.
I mean, for me, it adds a different perspective to building a kit. I mean, let's be honest, most detail-up sets you can buy off the shelf, whether they're Hobby Design or whether they're the manufacturer's own. There's some parts in there you just won't use anyway because the kit parts, the molded parts, are generally sometimes better.
Yeah.
You know, but there's certain parts in there which do, I think, make a model look much better, like grills and things. Photo-etched grills and things always look better than plastic grills, for example, because they're thinner. So it just adds that little bit of dimension to the kit, and it's, for me, it's the enjoyment of adding the aftermarket and just going that little bit more, doing that little bit more work to make it look a little bit better. But yeah, I agree. I mean, you know, some of the kits I've got up there, I mean, the kits I've maybe spent a couple £100 on the kit, and I've maybe got £500-600 worth of aftermarket ultimately.
But for a lot of people, it does come down to cost.
That's it.
It does, you know. And don't get me wrong, I haven't gone out and bought all that at once. It's something I've bought and built up over time.
Yeah, particularly today with the cost of living and all the rest of it.
Exactly.
People have to make a decision whether they want to upscale a kit or not. So,
100%, Paul. 100%. You know, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I've not spent a penny on modelling in 2.5 months.
But you spent hell of a lot more on the kitchen.
Exactly.
So for car kits, I like to get axle stands because it elevates the kit.
Yeah.
Okay, you're leaving. You're not well.
Painkillers must be wearing off. Or he's taking too many.
He's taking too many.
Too many.
Probably the latter.
As
a general rule.
Go on, sorry.
Yeah, as a general rule, I don't buy many detail sets for kits, but sometimes you just have to with certain things. It's like simple little things on F1 kits, seatbelts. You have to have real seatbelts because it's such a visible part. On road cars, sometimes, particularly if it's got no side glass, you'd probably want seatbelts. But
yeah, other than seatbelts, the only biggest thing I've done is bought a trans kit for a Land Rover Defender.
Really enjoy that when you get around to it.
So you can add a lot of detailing, but just scratch building, and not going to the expense of getting a trans kit.
So I think somebody touched on one of your comments, Paul. It's doing it in. I mean, okay, it's done, and you might not ever see it again. But like it's that thing, you know it. You know in yourself that it's there. I mean, okay, people say, "Well, do you really care in 1 or 2 months' time?" I do. You know,
I do. Yeah, I do.
Because I know it's there, and I know it's done, and I know you know what it looks like underneath there, and I take pictures as I'm doing that, so I can.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah.
You know,
taking photographs, you've got a pictorial record of the build. So
yeah. Definitely.
But really, at the end of the day, it's always going to be about, you know, your personal choice and what you want out of a model, right? If you want to push yourself to the next level, then you're going to invest in it. And if you're happy with what you're doing, then you're just happy with what you're doing. It's always going to be a personal choice.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
I mean, as an example, Jamie will probably agree with me now. The Model Factory Heroes.
Mm.
Do you use all the parts that are in the kit, Jamie, or do you get better stuff or make better stuff?
To be honest, I've got as a standard kit, you probably use most of the stuff, but even on kits like those, I've just found a new, well, like for the Ferraris, I've found some new coils that are more realistic. I've found I've gone, sort of above really. I just want more. I want the best detail I can get. So as I'm sort of getting to know people, I'm finding different things there, which is, it's all part of the journey as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
To me, it's, you're improving these kits, and it's just the little details. To me, it just really matters. I mean, I'm not saying that should be for everybody,
No, but all that's to your personal enjoyment of what you do.
I think a lot of it also comes down to the genre of model that you enjoy building. I mean, if you're gonna build aircraft and you like to have the canopy open, probably one of the big things that you're going to look at first for a kit would be a set of seatbelts. Seat
and then perhaps these modern dashboards with all the 3D printed.
Or something that's like the focal point. If you're a shipbuilder, you're probably looking at some photo etch railing, something to kind of help with that. Armor, a lot of guys go with aftermarket tracks, because that typically is something that's kind of
vowels and stuff, guns and stuff, isn't it? Yeah.
So I mean, every genre of model is going to have maybe something a little different that you might look at. And to be honest, depending on the price point of the kit that you buy, a lot, like for instance, the Model Factory Hero kits, I don't have one, but my impression is that those kits pretty much are loaded aftermarket straight from right when you open up the box.
Yeah.
So you can buy armor kits.
It depends entirely on which Model Factory Hero kit you buy.
Right. But you can buy kits that have different levels of aftermarket that are already within the kit. So you don't always have to
like that one I've just finished and the one I'm doing now. I mean, they've even got like keys in the ignition. They've got the Ferrari key badge.
Wow.
And it's just, to me, that just makes, it's awesome.
Yeah.
That sort of depth of detail is just incredible to me.
I guess it all depends on what you want out of the model that you're doing.
We'll have to chat about those springs, Jamie. Did you say springs for the Ferrari? Or was it a different Ferrari than the 250?
Oh, coils. Yeah, coil packs and stuff. Yeah.
Never mind. Misheard you. Never mind. Cool.
Yeah.
We done? Everyone done?
I think so.
We didn't even talk about 3D parts.
Yep.
No.
It's having the ability to do that, isn't it? I mean, that's what I've mainly done with this is, I've taken the standard kit parts, modeled them up and done them better in 3D, in my mind.
And if you've got that talent to do that, the world's your oyster. And
the
especially with that
facility.
thing that Dan Croak's just built, that Trans Am, 1/8 scale.
Yeah.
That thing is crying out, isn't it, for like aftermarket?
It is.
And,
It is.
If you're a 3D printer, that thing, epic.
Absolutely.
Well, it's what you want to, it's how far you want to go, isn't it?
What you get enjoyment out of.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Thank you for everybody's contributions.
Good question, Paul, again. Good question, mate. Have we got anything in the chat to read off? Dan says, soon any questions to kit worth the investment? If yes, I'll buy wherever needed. Yeah. I think buy kits to improve the aftermarket, change and fork sets. Yeah. Dan says, speaking of remodel, did you find the part you dropped? Is that to you, Mr. Pedersen?
Yeah, I finished all the flooring.
Did a good job. Look really good.
Somebody mentioned, is it worth the investment? I think that if you really sit down and look at it, the amount of enjoyment you get over the length of time that you're working on that kit.
Wow.
I think it's hard to get more bang for your buck investment.
Ridiculously cheap, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Sean says extra details are good, but sometimes you can't beat an out of the box build to spare but the mojo 100%.
Yeah,
No, that's true.
That's
If
another
I'm struggling even in the slightest, I'll just build something out of the box quick and
yeah,
easy.
that's another conversation right there.
Yeah.
Sean Tagami says I have a Tamiya 24 scale 787 Mazda. Purchased carbon fiber, sponsorship decals, photo etch, wheels, and he says he spent about $500 for this kit alone. But he's fine because he loves that car. And yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
That is
so
it.
all subjective.
Exactly.
So what would you want to spend it on?
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Cool.
Right then. Where are we at? What we got left to do? We got what we've been buying in Dan's section and what you've screwed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's do what you've been buying, Alan.
Okay.
He switches his microphone off. This is not the idea, Alan.
It is. He's doing it with interpretive dance tonight.
Don't be like that. Is that sharing?
Yes.
Yes.
Bit blinding. Right. So this is Simon's section, who couldn't be bothered to be here to read it. So it's been.
I forgot to put the T50 in there.
Ah,
I've got. Remember that car? I've got one of them in my bit in a minute.
unbelievable.
Let me have a drink. Right then, here we go then. So first up,
I'm sure enough.
our very own Simon Shorey. He couldn't be here tonight, but he's got himself the Ferrari 126 C2 there by the looks of things from Fujimi, I believe. And he's got the Pantera GTS there. It's not one of my favourite cars, that is, from Fujimi.
Yeah, I like that.
And he's got himself the new Gordon Murray T50, which it's, yeah.
It's an epic kit, that T50,
Yeah.
of an epic car.
Yeah, I think it looks, from that angle, it looks beautiful. But as soon as you see the arse end of it, it's ugly as sin, isn't it? So, but
Done on
it's-
purpose to make you talk about it,
Yeah.
and it
yeah,
works.
I mean, it's a subjective car, that's for certain.
I think it was lovely.
The rear end of it is, I think, the nicest part of it.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
Next up, we've got Chris Dover, and Chris has got these kits this week. He's got the Tamiya 135th Jag Panzer. Was that 470A?
Well done.
What a great kit.
Yeah.
Got a big boom boom stick on the front. He's also got himself the
Isn't that
Tamiya-
brand new, that first one?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And it is a really, really nice kit.
He's got himself an M51 in 135th. And he's also got himself a Revell. What's that? That's a 148th Corsair.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Squash box. But, very nice.
We all would
Bent,
Corsair.
bent wing Corsair with the bent box.
Yeah. What have we got next? We've got Nigel Tingy. He says he's got himself a new airbrush. He brought himself a Hardon Steenbeck Infinity by the looks of things. Very nice.
Oh, well, here we go.
Yeah. It's one of the Rolls Royce of airbrushes, that's for certain.
Yeah.
Probably the prettiest airbrush out there.
Yeah.
That is very pretty. Yeah, right.
Next up, we've got Craig Stadius, and it says, "Hi guys and girls, a few things bought over the last month. The top studio chain set and fork set for the Hasegawa 112 NSR 500.
All right.
Tamiya GMA T50, the Gordon Murray T50 there again. A 112 Hasegawa TZR 250.
Nice.
And a Fujimi BMW Z4 GT3. Very nice. And
Very cool. Very cool. And a chair.
yeah, Craig says also had to get a new chair as I broke a cast off the office chair I was using, so found this one in my price range. Looks nice and comfy, very much like the DX Racers and the like.
Yep.
Nice one, Craig. I like the colours as well. That's nice and loud, is that?
Yeah, that's very cool.
You're not going to bump into that in the night, are you?
He might.
Yeah.
Only
Next
once.
up, we've got, yes, and they bought, I don't even know what that is. It's a Stuka anyway. Can we make that
132 scales.
Yeah, it's a
what-
very small picture of a 1/32 scale.
Yeah, 132. It's a trumpeter Stuka.
Yeah.
Is that, I can't say his name. Is it Suzu?
I think Hungarian, if I have to guess.
I'm saying again, I don't know what they're playing builds up with it being a trumpy. Pretty good.
Yes.
I've never had it.
Never had it, no.
Read that.
That kit's not. It's not great. That kit. I think I built that kit a while back. It's not great.
Okay. And then one to Glenn. Glenn's bought a lot this month. First, it says, good evening all. I apologise for all the photos. I've got on a bit of a buying spree this past month, starting with this Model Factory Hero 1/12 Brabham BT45.
Nice.
Very nice. The full detail kit as well.
Nice one, Glenn.
And then Glenn's gone and got himself the Jungle Gym funny car.
Holy cow.
Very cool.
It's nice.
Very cool.
Yeah. And then Glenn has gone and says he's got the 124th Mazda RX-7, Nissan Skyline GTR, a Toyota Corolla WRC from Hasegawa, along with the 124th Porsche GT3R from Fujimi. Some nice kits there. I like that R32, the Skyline.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that Corolla as well.
Yeah. And Glenn's also got himself Tamiya 120th Lotus 79 in the Martini Racing colours. 124th Mercedes AMG GT3, cracking kit. 124th Peugeot 206 WRC. And the 124th Porsche GT1 Evo from Revell. Now that's an interesting car, that is. That's a GT1 Evo.
Yeah.
Looks nice. It's the first time I've seen that kit.
I think we're going to have to put Glenn on a buying ban, aren't we?
Yeah. Oh, he's not finished yet. He's not finished yet. No.
Yeah, it's Glenn's show.
Glenn says, also then he
very-
gets himself a 125th Baldwin Motion 69 Corvette, a Baldwin Motion 70 Chevelle, a 69 Mustang Boss 302, and a 124 Jaguar XKE E-Type, all from Revell.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
I'll keep him busy for a few days.
Yeah, but he wasn't finished yet, Jamie.
Goes on.
Oh,
He's not done yet.
He wanted a bit more. So Glenn decided it'd be a good idea to go and buy himself a 112th Yamaha YZF 750 in a Suzuki GSXR 750 from Fujimi.
There you go.
That was my dream bike when I was a kid, that GSXR 750. It really was.
I love that Lucky Strike one. It's
So
just
cool, aren't they?
I think Glenn's expecting a zombie invasion.
Yeah.
Definitely. But it's not finished.
Hey.
He's not, no, because we're just talking about aftermarket.
Hey,
Oh, he's just a big
Good
head.
lad.
good lad.
Yeah. Various aftermarket goodies from Top Studio, Hobby Design, Scale Cars Online, Hasegawa, MFH, and KA models. It's got a
Big
whole and a
cost of
half
living
there, isn't it?
crisis here.
Yeah.
It's not affecting
Whole
Glenn
and a half
apparently.
there.
Either how expensive is his inheritance.
But
Oh, he's still not finished.
He's got all that. He's got all the aftermarket. Now he needs to paint it.
Oh, he's just showing off now, isn't he?
Oh, now we're on to the good. Well, some of the good stuff.
Oh,
So
my
Glenn
God.
decided that he finally get some paints from House of Colour, Custom Shop, Gravity Spain, Splash, Scale Finishes, Zero, Green Stuff World, and of course Pro Scale UK.
Hey,
Oh,
Pro Scale.
yay.
Woohoo!
That's a nice
Wow.
selection, Ed.
Look how vibrant those Pro Scale paints are.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that is a haul and a half, Glenn. Fair play. That is a haul
Well
and a
done, mate.
half.
Well done, mate.
I'm
That's pretty well
disappointed he
done.
didn't buy any glue.
Yeah. What's
See
he
you about-
together
See
with?
you about 12 months when you built it all.
Next up, we've got Robert Wren. And Robert says he's got himself two 1957 Chevrolet Bel Airs from eBay, a 1970 Corvette, and a 1991 Lamborghini Diablo VT from Ollie's. Both AMT kits are in 125th, while both monogram kits are in 124th.
Very cool.
Good.
Bel
Very
Airs,
cool.
aren't they?
They only make a 55 Bel Air hardtop.
Yeah, they don't.
You don't know.
Oh.
Next up, we've got Mark Winchman. He says, sorry, no kit purchases, but paints and tools this month.
Ooh, look at that.
First up is
There you go.
a thanks to Simon and Paul, bought painting thinners from yourselves, WRC Subaru Blue and a red. And no, it's not for a Subaru, but for my truck build.
Yep.
Next up is putty, files, and a Tamiya weathering set already put to use on the truck. He's got himself some needle files there, Tamiya weathering, and yeah, some putty.
Very cool.
All right.
Very nice. Next up, we've got our own Mr. Andy Callis. And there's so many
look at
jokes
that.
about this airbrush, but we won't go there. He says lots of buzz about this new double action airbrush, so I snagged one off Amazon. It's a is it Galileo?
Gallery.
Galileo.
Gallery.
Gallery.
The gallery.
Yeah, 39 double action airbrush with 0.35 and a 0.5 needles and noozles with 2 different color caps. Comes with a unique noozle that supposedly gives very fine atomization. We'll give it a go. And yes, it is noozle, say so right there on the box.
Yep, it's right there on the box. Noozles.
Noozles. You gotta love translation, haven't you?
Yeah.
I don't love it.
And see, we've got a needle cap there and a noozle.
Noodle.
And a noodle cap.
Okay.
Really brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Always
brilliant.
needing the usual.
It's got a fluted noozle, so it's supposedly
All right.
For God's sake, keep your noozle clean. Nobody wants a crusty noozle.
no.
It won't spray accurately then.
That's right.
Next up, we've got Peter Milgate. Peter joins us in the Hangouts. He says a few purchases: a 112 scale modified Hero Ferrari F50, a 12 scale modified Hero 250 GTO, and an Italieri 1/9 Kettenrad, along with some paint from Pro Scale Paints, including their new chrome system.
It should be Kettenkrad, I think.
That B50 looks terrible. I think you best send me that, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'll take the 250 as well.
Yeah, I'll have the D50. He's not going to want to build that.
Yeah.
There's his 250. Very nice.
Unbelievable.
I'm not sure what's the version A1, Jamie.
The same one as the one me and Jamie got.
You can do basically the number 22 car. You can do Nick Mason's car with that. Well, you
So
can.
has that got the side exhaust in it then?
No, it's got the rear exit.
The rear exhaust, okay. And then he's got himself, this Kettenrad, that's a
Kettenkrad.
crazy,
Kettenkrad, yeah.
Crazy looking machine, that isn't it? It's quite big, that as well, isn't it?
That's a big one, yeah.
They're massive.
Right.
It's 1/9, yeah.
1/9 scale.
Pretty cool.
No, that's a biggie.
It's going to be interesting.
Do small kits, does he, Peter? Don't do.
And yes, has he got himself some Pro Scale paints? It looks like he's got himself Rotherman's Blue. I can't read that. Lancia.
Rancio.
Yeah, Ferrari Rossa Corsa.
Chrome.
The new Chrome. And I take it that's
2 bottles of tea.
Looks like prime, yeah.
2 bottles of tea. Yeah.
That is I can tell you right now, that's the black primer settled.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Nice one, Peter.
Very cool.
Next up, we've got Diego. Is that? He says some finds for this week.
Did you get that 500? Oh, I'm hunting that kit.
Yeah, so he's got himself the Revell 112 Shelby GT500. I was looking at getting that kit again. Looks like a nice kit. He's got the 112 Mini from Tamiya by the looks of things. I'm trying to think who's that Range Rover. Is that an Esky kit, is it?
Yep.
Esky Range Rover in 124. So he's got the Tamiya DBS Aston Martin. Tamiya, that's the Volkswagen Carmen Gear, is it?
Yeah.
Tamiya, is that a little Fiat 500 you saying, Roland?
Yeah, I love it. 124.
Yeah. BMW Z3, and that looks like another Esky kit. Is that a Mercedes-Benz 450? It's a rally car.
Yeah, it's the rally car.
Same as the Italieri.
Yeah,
it's what they use on like the Safari rally.
Yeah. Some cool finds, to be fair.
is a Tamiya kit.
I mean, I don't think any of those kits are available anymore, are they, off the shelf?
Not the Fiat one, I can tell you that for nothing.
No. Oh, you might be able to get the Carmen still. No,
the Carmen I bought a couple of months ago.
Yeah. Some nice kits there. I tell you, those minis.
Minis worth some money. Yeah.
They go for crazy money, yeah. Some nice kits there anyway.
Very cool.
Next up, we've got Shane Wright. He says, just 2 purchases this month, some pro scale paints, primers, thinners, and some filters. So yeah, it's got some Marlboro fluorescent there, and this I can't take it. That's for the
Atsura orange.
Yeah. Suzuki RG600 red there, is it? And yeah, saddle tan. Yeah. Nice. And you're doing filters now as well, you Paul?
Yeah, we've got the 190 micron filters too.
The filters. And then I think Tammy not long re-released this, haven't they?
I think so.
Yeah, the large scale, it's stage 1/6, it's a big scale there, Suzuki Katana. So
very cool.
Nice. I was looking at that a couple of years ago in Telford, thinking, should I buy one? But I didn't.
Yeah, did exactly the same actually.
Yeah.
Didn't.
Next up, we've got Sean White. It says, evening guys, made a fair few purchases over the last 4 to 5 weeks. First up, a pair of auction wins, the 124 Hiroshima Lamborghini Aventador and the Hasegawa Toyota 2000 GT. This was a right bargain as it includes the Photo X and white metal parts. Wow.
That's such a beautiful car. Toyota is such a cool car.
Lovely car, that is.
Next up, it's got himself some nice cars here. He's got himself the Hasegawa Toyota 8987C, Hasegawa Porsche Leighton House 962C, Tamiya Porsche from the A962C, and lastly the Fujimi F40. That Leighton House is nice. Wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yep.
And then I do it that way. And then Sean's also got himself a smaller order from UMP. So he's got himself some of their storage systems, some sanders. I take it this must be the new system for the weather and stuff in that, is it, Paul? Take it.
What?
All the weather and the wash bottles and stuff.
I know nothing.
Yeah. Nice and very short.
Very cool.
This is a few random purchases. A 124 Porsche 911 resin kit, a 120th MSM Creations MP45 resin trans kit, both super cheap eBay bargains, a 125th Revell custom Chrysler engine, and the Captain Jack's lightning kits for the DeLorean and Ecto 1.
You don't.
That lighting kit for the Ecto 1, Dan.
Yeah. Too complicated for me, that.
No.
I'm an idiot, remember.
Easy enough in the kitchen, Dan, don't worry.
Thing is, though, I've got a lighting kit, but it's not really my scene. Do you know what I mean? It's
yeah.
No.
You can make Nino things then. There's a lights flash.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
The lights are flashing in his kitchen as well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Sean says he's got sold a whole bunch of NASCAR kits. The MT ones are all 125th, and the Revell monogram are 124th. And he's got a selection there. Yeah.
Wow.
Nice selection there. 10 kits, very nice. I don't actually know who they are, but I don't know who half of the drivers are because I don't follow NASCAR. But
not a single Kyle Petty car in sight.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no Kyle Petty.
Fun to build.
Or Richard Petty.
That's
also
cool.
Urban, Herbie,
But yeah. That's some
very nice. Awesome purchases there. And I think this is the last one from Sean. It says, lastly, we've got the 125th Revell 71 Mustang Boss 351, the Tamiya 125th Gordon Murray T50, and the Tamiya 124 Toyota Celica in the Repsol scheme.
Oh, nice. Nice. The Safari.
I must tell you, I love a classic Mustang, but that 71 looks really good.
Yeah. That Celica looks nice in that Repsol scheme.
It does, yeah.
I bet that's like
Quite an old kit now, isn't
do as well to find?
I'd like to know.
I think all the parts are in the basic kit for that.
Are they?
Apart from the tires.
And the snorkel. Doesn't have a snorkel on the front.
Snorkel,
Yeah, it's got a snorkel, yeah.
Snorkel,
yeah.
spotlights, the roof. I think the roof scoop's different as well. Ball bars on the front. There's quite a lot of differences in there. I had that kit a while back.
I thought the bull bars were in the kit as well.
I don't remember, mate, to be honest.
I've got the.
I know the other wheels are in.
Yeah. Could be.
Yeah, in the Castrol boxing, I think the wheels are definitely in there, and I think some of the other bits of the Safari version are in there, possibly the suspension as well.
Cool car, right? Very cool car.
Yeah.
Had a good haul
Very
there,
nice.
Sean. Very good haul there. Next up, we've got our very own Mr. Bretlands.
Funny enough, I started today saying to these, I haven't bought anything this month, and then went through my phone and thought, okay, I have bought stuff.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
And then left out one as well.
I probably bought one of the best P47s as well, the bubble back.
The bubble back.
That's bubble cap.
Bubble top.
Bubble top.
What are you doing to that? Have a bubble back.
1/32 trumpy one. Have you bought some books for that as well? Have you, Paul?
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
They're all the Razorback ones, are they? Or they got pictures for both in there, have they?
Yeah, it's P47 to P47.
Yeah. Ah, cool.
Damn
You gotta get the books, and then you gotta watch a few videos of them doing some ground straight.
The
80-second scale.
one again.
Yep.
Nice.
Four-time lucky.
Yeah.
Oh,
They keep trying. And you bought some aftermarket for them both.
Yeah. Belts for both, mass sets for both, wheels for both. It's all they need.
that's it. That's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Paul's also got himself a 68 Dodge Charger from Revell and another LFA.
Yeah, I sold my orange body one because the orange wasn't doing anything for me. So I sold that off part started and bought a new one. That was on offer at Jadam for 35 quid, which is a bargain.
Oh, that's
Really
quite
bargain,
good.
that, isn't it? Really bargain. And then also he got himself a couple more of Alpha models there by looks of things.
Prosh.
A Prosh.
Little Prosh.
Without it.
And absolutely
Wow.
batshit mental 812 competitor zoning, which I saw one in blue the other day. I think Andrew shared it over on Star and Machine. It looked phenomenal in blue. Absolutely beautiful.
You got one of their new manuals as well by looks of things.
No, it's actually a catalogue.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a catalogue, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Not bad considering I thought I hadn't got anything this month. And I left out the T50 as well. Just forgot about it.
Next up, we've got Andrew, and Andrew has got a substantial amount of pro scale paints, let's say.
Oh.
He's got far too many to go through, but he's got lots of crazy colours there by looks of things, knowing Andrew.
Great
So
colours.
just a couple of purchases this month. First, a small order from Pro Scale Paints, and the only one kit this month, an AMT 125th Ford Galaxy 500 XL. And there we go, that's the 500 XL.
Right. That's a bit, yeah. That's the year when they had the 7-liter engine. That was an epic car.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
7
Yes.
litre, did you say?
Stands for extra large.
Yeah.
Did you say 7 litre?
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, wow.
it's not
105 horsepower.
is it?
106.
It'd go faster if you threw it off a bridge.
Yeah, probably.
And you're not far off.
Next
Not
up,
that
we've got Snow Wolf, or Steve, Southport Steve. He says, hi all, this month I bought the Revell 124th Land Rover Series 3 and the C1 trans kit to convert the Revell kit to the Defender 90.
Good lad.
Like that.
Very nice,
Nice.
isn't it?
Cool.
Very nice.
It's very
Yeah.
pricey, but it's a lovely trans kit, is what it is.
Yeah.
I just can't understand with these. Paul bought one, didn't he? Like, one of the only things really you use is like the chassis, isn't it? So, why did they just go the extra hog and just like, because like this, the 109 is leaf sprung, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the
And the
Defender's
Defender's
coil
coil. Yeah.
I don't quite get how they're
probably just using the axles, I would imagine, Jamie. I can't see what else they'd be using.
I can't remember. It's a while.
just weird. I just can't. I can't get my head around it.
The wings might be the same, actually. Might be using the front wings.
Nope.
No, it's the full body. But I mean, like the 109 is 109 because it's 109 inch.
Yeah, 109 inches, and the Defender light is 90
that's
inches.
110. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't get it really.
Interesting.
Looks like Steve's also bought himself a P47. So take it doing a buddy build with you, Paul.
Yep.
Oh, another bubble back.
Another bubble. Yeah. Bubble canopy.
Razor top.
Razor top.
Razor, yeah, oh yeah. No, I was going to say Razorback and failed on me there. Cool.
Next up, we've got Cedric, and it says, "Hi everyone, last purchase essentially for the storage of the workbench with a little French armoured car and a little Tamiya yellow paint anyway." He's got himself, that looks like a Tacom little armoured vehicle of some description.
I bet that's quick and reverse.
Yeah, an AML 90. He's got himself some X4 and lots of, was that Hobby Zone storage compartments by looks of things?
Yeah.
Or World of Pain.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Yep. Next up, we've got James Williams. It says, picked up these kits from Kent Models, an Airshima Hilux lifted and an R35 Liberty Walk version 2 R35. And a free hat to go with it.
Oh, wow. That's a fetching hat.
Wow.
There's names for those hats.
Yes.
Names for those hats.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Begins with a T.
Yes.
Okay.
Answer.
Very nice, James. And next up, we've got scale model Chris. He says, "Good evening. Just a couple of boxes arrived over the last month or so. Received the new Soto transcript for the Tamiya Honda S600, S800 from MGSF Perfect Parts."
Oh, that's cool. That's very cool.
Okay. And it looks like he's also got a couple of Alpha kits: Aston Martin Vanquish Zagato, the McLaren P1, the 992 GT3 RS from PZY and Kitbox, and some detailed parts of the MGSF door lock barrels, old style keys and ignition valves, shorter type valves. Have a good evening. We'll catch up the show over the weekend.
Zagato.
Very cool. Very
cool. That's Aston, isn't it?
Yeah, I want the McLaren. I want the P1.
Yeah, I got the P1.
Bastard.
P1. And that is it for what have you been buying or purchasing?
Some good stuff in there. Nice job, Alan. So David Toops in the chat is saying that Rebel 71 Mustang is awesome. It might be the best car kit they've ever done. You were saying this today, weren't you, Andy?
I'm really confused about this because it's on pre-order several places, but I've seen at least 2 different box arts for this car.
That one then was the one I showed you the other day, wasn't it?
That was the one that you showed me, but there's another one that we were also looking at. The box art is with the back end of the car facing you.
Yeah.
And it's, I believe, silver. I thought it was gold at first, but I think it's a silver Boss 351.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they've got 2 different versions of this. It just doesn't make sense to have 2 completely different box arts for the same kit. I don't know. But it's supposed
to. They have in the past with Revel Germany and Revel USA, so they're continuing that trend.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because nearly all the different boxings, because obviously Revel Germany come in the flat boxes.
Yeah.
And the USA come in the rectangle, more squarer ones. So, and they've always had different box art.
Okay.
On the front.
Oh, yeah.
So,
but the kits have been identical on the inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Different decal sheets sometimes, though. Slightly different decals. But the base kit's the same.
It's supposed to be a fantastic kit.
Yeah, the one that shows the car from the rear is the US boxing. They're the same kit inside.
All new tooling. So that's good news for those muscle cars.
So that
No,
kit then was the car kit with the 2 bonnet scoops on the front, at the very front.
Yes.
Yeah. You can get that in the UK now. Yeah, no bother.
That's yeah, that was a very popular car. Bigger than your the largest of the Mustangs.
Is it?
Yeah.
Shall have to have a look.
Buddy of mine had one of those.
Yeah, so 71. You know the downside? It's 40 quid.
So you can buy it.
So expensive for a Revel
You can get
kit.
it in the United States for $31, which is average now for those kits.
39 quid a Jadlam, and that's probably the cheapest you'll get that in the UK.
Oh, that sounds expensive.
Unbelievably expensive for a Revel kit.
Yeah, I don't quite understand why the big difference in like for us, if you've got a new one of those types of kits, for the new ones, they run about $31, $32, okay, on average for those types of kits. But for some reason, that particular kit for you guys, there's a substantial jump in price over those average style kits.
Yeah.
I wonder why that is.
Not quite sure, but it's a lot of money. Jadlam are doing them for just over 30. It's 39 here, mate. 38.95 on my screen. That's expensive for a Revel kit.
Yeah, I almost wonder if you could order it in the United States and have it shipped for
less.
Yeah. Anyway, right. Let us.
I'll be in the US in September.
There you go.
Just saying.
He's a car smuggling mule.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Did you get wrapped up and shoved up there, Dan?
No.
I can, in my suitcase, I can probably get 3 of those Revell boxes in.
It's not bad getting 3 of them, you prison balls.
He can probably get 2 kits in his beard.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
No.
Right then. So we're going to do my section. Ooh.
What section is that?
Luke's.
Oh, okay.
Someone's going to hold the fort, haven't they? So we're a bit late putting this up because, well, Luke didn't put it up, basically. So I put it up yesterday. So this is the what you've ruined section. Doesn't have the same pizzazz as when I normally do it. But basically, any modelling mishaps you've had, you can post them in here. And I think we only got the one from Mark.
You've got to do it. But what's this section then?
This one?
Yeah. Do
What
you
do you
got to do your thing?
Stuff you've ruined.
There's no picture of a AMT Corvette.
That wasn't a problem or a boo-boo. It was done on purpose. I haven't shared that publicly yet. I'll trigger them all next week.
Okay.
So Mark says, "You're a bit of a crisis. I have a 7-year-old autistic son every Sunday. Mother zone is also his play area and he's over. Current work in progress truck was placed out of harm's way. I thought. Left the room for 2 minutes to get a jumper from the next room. Came back to a deconstructed Volvo truck. Lots of swear words under breath and trying to keep calm. Remove bits from further damage and get him playing with something else. Later he's back at his mother's, assessed the damage. Most bits came out due to weak gluing, but worst damage was a snapped hub assembly. An hour and a half later and some super glue. I managed to recover it back to its original point before and after assembled.
Nice one, Mark.
Nice recovery.
Yeah, that's taken a good beat.
Oh, wow.
But there you go. Yeah, there you go. All fixed.
Nice recovery, mate.
Yeah, he deconstructed that pretty well, to be fair.
Yeah, he did.
But you saved the day, mate.
Well done, Mark.
Yeah, you got it back together, mate.
Yeah, that's very good.
There you go.
Very
Crisis averted, mate. There we go. And that's it. It's the only one we got.
A lesson learned.
Yeah, if you think it's out of reach, it obviously isn't.
Yeah.
So there we go. Just the one. I'll make sure this is up early next week, month. And yeah, so there we go. Thanks to me for doing that. No problem.
Yep. Thanks, Paul.
Well done, Paul.
No problem. Thank you. God, took it out of me there. Need a minute.
Jeez. Just breathe.
It's all about the participation.
I'm out of breath reading all that. Got nothing on me, Roland. You know about?
No, nothing.
Right, what have we got then? Just Dan's section, isn't it? We're done.
Yeah.
That's
think
good.
so.
Yeah.
Pretty big on this one, is it, Dan?
It's not that big. It's medium.
I've heard that.
Right, over to Dan's going to look at someone's stuff you've been finishing.
No, working on.
That's the one.
All right.
That be sharing.
Aye.
Aye, lad.
Booyaka share.
Yeah.
The big Babylons.
I miss the days when Dan struggled with the mashing of buttons.
Oh, halfway through we get the and then you bugger off. We'll be like, right, just give him a minute and see if he comes back. Then get on standby. I'll be on standby every week. Alan, get ready. Right, Dan's gonna have a look what you've been working on. Go on, Dan.
We're going to start on the forum as always. First out the gate is Mr. Range Neil. He says first one is the trumpeter release of the a SM79 in 48th scale.
Isn't that an Italian aircraft?
I suspect so. I blacked out for a second. Is augmented it by an Edward Big Ed PE set. He's painted it with Tamiya, Hitaka, and MIG colours. It's a nice kit. Clean mouldings in the main with very little flash and no visible ejector marks. PE is making it a slow build, but very enjoyable.
There we go.
Oh,
it's very green.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what they were.
This is Mr. Ranger Neil again, and this is his second one. It's an unnamed make of a 90mm figure. This one is late era Roman legionary. Only the third is ever done. The quality of the molding and fit of the parts on this one was dire, needing much remedial work and filler. Probably the worst. I don't know what that word says. I tried reading that earlier.
Scutum sealed?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. It's a shield. It was badly warped and so thin in places that it actually torn the surface. It's getting there slowly though. The paints used was Tamiya and Vallejo with ultimate wash over the base. The shield decals are from Pending House and were slightly oversized, about 2mm, so needed trimming.
Okay, it looks quite good so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad for his third one though, remember. Forever Plastic Kits next. This
a big gun.
Definitely. It says this last 2 weeks he's been working on this marvelous kit. No putty is needed, but with a lot of parts. It's a T90 from Zvezda in 35th scale. Sanding is time consuming, but the plastic is soft and high quality. After the OEZ SU25, it's a real pleasure to build this kit.
Oh,
very cool.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah. And very big.
Nice big boomstick.
It's always very menacing tanks.
Whenever. We're going to slide over to Face Ache. And the first one out the gate is Mr. Dave Hardy. He's working on the Airfix 72nd scale Handley Page Victor. The fit is excellent. All primed and painted with Tamiya. And that's his cockpit. Cool. I can't believe though that the fit is excellent and Airfix in the same paragraph.
Yeah,
they're not all terrible kits, to be fair.
I know.
The new ones are a vast improvement.
Yes, they are. Yeah. I will admit I have built a few of the new ones and they are not perfect, but better.
Yeah, they're getting there.
This is Mr. Mark Lloyd, and this is a BMP 2.
Upside down,
them
Looking good.
in that scale.
It's
I'm guessing
fallen
it's,
over.
I'm guessing it's 35th scale.
Foul.
It will just test. It's testing it, see if it floats.
Yep.
Yeah. No, they bob. Mr. Robert Wren is next, and this is a Revell 32 Ford 5-window coupe in 25th scale, and it's going together quite well. Cheers.
It looks like Milner's 32.
It's good. It's good.
Much detail going on
They
there.
also make a 3-window coupe, don't they?
I haven't found one.
Wednesday.
Okay. Maybe I'm imagining that.
This is Johnny Just next, and this is a Academy MH 53 and 48 scale. It's a great kit. It goes together really well. He hasn't had any fit issues. He's just waiting on a mask set coming. Then he can get it primed and painted. Thanks for looking, guys. Keep on modeling, my friends.
Nice.
I do like a
Johnny.
nice helicopter.
Good. It's a chapter.
Those things
Very
are
nice.
big money.
I have a couple in the stash. I don't know, Wolf, which I'm chuffed to bits about. Anyway, Mr. Michael Hasselgrove is next, and this is a Italieri 12 scale Lancia Delta Integrale.
Cool.
It's not going too bad. He spent most of the last few weeks masking and painting the main body and body parts to what you see now. Most of the decals are on, just a few more to add to the bumpers, then ready for the clear coat after a few days of drying.
Looking good, Mike.
Good. That good. It's not very good.
Definitely the Pierre the Resistance, that one.
Oh my God, yeah. Glue Sniff Garage next. He's been working on this 25th scale. It says 24th on the box, but it's a rebox of the 25th kit. Revell VWT3 Transporter. He's going for a post-apocalyptic rust bucket, and that's the body shell pretty much painted. Other than the trims, etc. Base coat of Tamiya flat brown with some different shades of AK rust paints. Then he used the AK chipping fluid and sprayed some Tamiya Park green and deep green over it, scrubbed the paint away to reveal the rust, and used AK crusted rust deposits and rust streaks. Cheers, Dave.
That's what?
Very good.
See, you can see it, but you'll not see it properly until it, other doodads go on and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because it's weird when you're doing rusty, beaten up pieces of crap, because you think you've gone overboard right up until it just comes together and goes, oh no, you haven't. This is Mr. Andrew Dubois next. He says, evening, Dan and crew. This week, 2 projects have been started. First up is Monogram's 24 scale Callaway Corvette Speedster. It's primed in Mr. Surface of Grey, then painted in Pro Scales at General Motors Bright Aqua Metallic. Thanks for looking.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Yep.
It's a weird shaped car. Looks good.
Oh, I love it.
And his second project this week is Revell's 25th scale Shelby GT 500. He's primed in Mr. Surface of Black, then painted in Pro Scales Autumn Flash Flip Paint. Thanks for looking. Dan, you might want to mute the video. Oh. Let me just go back and go in that way. Oh, it already is muted.
There you go.
And that's just going to kill the quality in it.
Click on the cog.
Hang
Top.
on.
Got an HD. Oh, sorry, it's an SD. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And you don't even want to play it. I just,
Play sake.
not only that, where's the cross to get out of it?
Press escape, mate.
Then,
The bottom.
yeah, you got it.
But anyway, there it is. You'll probably see it eventually spinning.
It's spinning.
And it does flip really well. And I do believe when it's got a bit of...
Once that's cleared, it'll pop.
Oh my God, yeah.
It will really pop.
Facebook is weird for playing videos, isn't it? You know, when you're doing it, trying to do it.
Can be a bit sketchy.
Yeah, it can be a bit sketchy.
Next this evening is Mr. Craig Stadius. He says, me and Dan and all the crew got a bit more done on the Tamiya 12 scale Suzuki Katana. Not much left to do now. He'll keep what he used for rolling section when he's completed it.
Looking good.
On the flip
Very
side.
good. Looks very good.
I like
Wait
that.
for it.
A lot. This is Mr. Mark Runciman next. He's working on Italiera's 24th scale Volvo F16 flashback. Have I passed that? No, that was no.
That was on from before.
It's in Paul's / Luke section.
It's been coming along nicely and the chassis is almost complete, but that was after his son decided to break it apart into smaller bits. Paints have been various Tamiya colours with weathering set D, and as it will be a working truck.
Just want to check your skills out, Mark. That's all.
We're just testing you. Treat it as an exam. And you passed. This is Mr. Chris Stover next. He's working on this Tamiya 35th scale Jagdpanzer 4. Yep, 70A. 2 evening work so far.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Pretty cool.
He's a building machine. It'll be something completely different next month, or 2 things. T's Modeler is next. This is a 24th scale Porsche. No, it's a Tamiya Porsche 934 Jägermeister. Orange from Pro Scale Paints, other paints from Tamiya and Mr. Colour.
Nice. Looking good.
Very nice.
Very good.
How is that kit, by the way?
Yeah, they're good
That's
kits.
good. That's good.
The Rebel kits are good as well.
Yeah, very good.
The Rebel gets a full engine in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Rebel kits are very, very good. But the Tamiya one's good as well, yeah.
This is Mr. Shane Wright. He says not been at the bench much, but he's working on the RFM 35th scale M80V. He's done some light weathering with engine grime and added some realistic plumbing on the engine.
Wow.
Oh,
Mm.
that's good.
That thing looks like a beast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, detail on the engine looks nice as well.
Yeah, very cool.
Oh. This is Mr. Peter Millgates next. He's working on a 12th scale aerial Atom, which hit a small bump in the road when he ran out of paint unexpectedly, which then led to starting on the model factory Aero Ferrari D50.
Oh, very cool.
That's crazy.
Look at all that.
It's dying to be carbon, doesn't it, that Atom?
Mm-hmm.
That Atom is a wicked looking car.
All the
Wicked.
panels carboned. That'd look business. That would. Sorry, Peter.
Or a massive Union Jack flag.
Yeah.
Mr. PJ Lewis is next. This is a 35th scale.
What
No,
model
I
car is
can't-
that?
I can't pronounce it. I can't pronounce it either.
This is a 35th scale T64B battle tank.
Good.
Strange looking Corvette.
He says, "Hi Daniel, hello. Yep, a tank thingy. A major departure and a first for him. More details soon. Cheers, PJ."
Nice.
Thanks. Tanks are good because you can hide mistakes lots.
Not medited yet. Thanks.
You never know. Mr. Richard Farmer is next. He says, "Good evening, all. Currently working on Tamiya's Lotus 7 Series 2 in 24th scale. While going through the spares box, he's found the optional interior for the 32 Revell Ford Roadster. After a little bit of trial and error, he's managed to get the seats, rear panel, and some other panels in. I don't know if it'll look good when it's finished, but it's definitely worth a shot. Thanks for looking."
The seats look pretty cool, to be fair.
They look good, don't they? Yeah.
I like them seats, to be fair, yeah. This is Snow Wolf. He says, I always started work on converting his Ravel 24 scale Land Rover Series 3 to a Defender 90. Is that to take 80 millimeters from the center section and 12 millimeters from the rear. That's how they make it into, yeah, but I think that's pretty much it at it. That and there's a couple other bits at it. After that kit, but there's not a lot. I do know that. This is Cy White next. He says, good evening, Dan. I hope you and the crew are all well. He's been working on the Fiat 131 from Tamiya. He's got the engine and a few other bits done. Not sure if he's going to keep the fuel lines as they look too big. So I may use some thinner clear tubing and some thin copper wire to make it look a bit more to scale. He's got a few more lines to run around the engine bay. He's pleased with how it looks so far. Just a shame about so many ejector pin marks on this kit. Thanks for looking. Yep, they're everywhere. I've built it, and it's to be fair, it's not a bad kit. It's a bit sparse in areas. See, I didn't do none of that. I plumbed them, but I didn't do none of that bizzo. But yeah, it's yeah.
Bit of filling is in order.
God, yeah. Oh. Also, there's two little radiators that sit just under these corner bits there. Paint them, but don't stick them on till right at the end, because otherwise you'll not get the body on.
Yeah.
And then get some of those bent tweezers and then glue them on afterwards. Otherwise, you will either break the body trying to get it over those, or ping them off anyway. So you might as well just leave them off if you've not put them on. But yeah, it's a nice build, but yeah, just a couple of little bumps in the road, let's say. Mr. James Williams is next. He's been working on the second of his Alpha model kits. It's a Ferrari F8 Spider in 24 scale. And he's painted it in Pro Scale's Ferrari Le Mans Blue with Medina as the yellow stripe. So why don't you just say yellow? Interior is a mix of Mr. Hobby's Surfacer black and Pro Scale honey brown leather. He's enjoying these kits. He's taking his time with them to really enjoy the process of building a higher end kit.
Nice.
Very nice.
Good, mate.
I like that kind of combination.
Yeah,
cool.
The blue and yellow look good. We'll just have a look at it outside with a bit of shiny on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
Good.
Mr. Anthony Rico is next. He says, hey, Dan and Few. He's been working on this Bandai 1/144th EG Strike Gundam for a competition. After customize it with something in pop culture. Hope it works out.
Jeez, but he goes through a variety of.
He does.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's the competition that Thingy's running.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Does he likes it, I think.
See, Gundam, they look good. Don't really tickle my pickle. Sorry, but no. Mr. Rico again, and this is his other whip. Monstrously huge, 72nd. It's a model bud something or other.
That is ridiculous.
That is tiny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
His little finger's bigger. Oh, sugar.
Why?
You need optimizers. You need a microscope, buddy.
Why? I don't understand.
He's just building it to try and hear you say those words on the live stream. Nope.
Yeah, you got it.
That right there in my hand is the fuselage. Bring on the optimizers.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's busy with the wood grain on the cockpit floor.
Yeah.
Cool. I like it.
Oh my god.
The micro machine.
That's pretty
be
cool.
worried about the whole plane pinging off.
A great subject, though, isn't it?
It's really
Yes.
cool. I'm really looking forward to see what he does with this, to be honest.
Yeah.
Mega.
This is scale model Chris next. He says, evening all, currently working on the 24 scale alpha models McLaren P1. He's painted in fire scale red Trinity, scale motorsport, carbon fiber used on the doors and roof. It's had a 2K gloss coat and now setting in a box ready for a polish. He says his interior is all finished, scale motorsport, carbon used on the interior and black textured paint for the seats and dash. Black flocking for the flooring. First time doing this much carbon. Has definitely tested his skills and patience, but he's happy with the outcome. It's not perfect, and a shame most of this will be hidden when it's all together. Have a good show.
Good.
Oh,
You know,
very
it's
nice.
that's the thing, Chris.
But that's the thing. You've enjoyed the journey to get there,
Yep.
Absolutely.
and all that on the inside helps catch fire when you're sick.
Just in the wrong section.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Alan Parker. He says, well, hold on. Work finally continues on the MFH 12 scale Mazda 787B. He's got some more paint on and has been having a dashing time.
Hey.
All right. That looks cool.
That's looking good.
Yeah.
It's not
Plenty more
bad.
dashes to go on, yeah.
Fantastic.
Plenty more
And then
to
the
go on.
dots.
Yeah. Dashes, Dan. Dashes, not dots, dashes.
And the dashes are even going in the right place.
And the last one of the evening is me.
You cool that is, Dan.
And I'm working on this Ecto 1A.
Think how good that'll be with flashing lights on it, Dan.
No, that top bit's not quite done yet, and it's not actually fastened on. I've got lights to go up front and some more bits to do up here. But yeah.
Oh.
Seeing that's making me want to get my lads one out of the box down here and finish that off from.
Do it. Do it, Al.
Yeah.
And that's me for the evening.
Nice one, Dan.
Well done, Dan. Well done, Dan.
People of the
Good
internet.
stuff. Where are we at with the chat? Let's have a look. Paul needs a cup of tea and a bacon sarnie.
£30.42.
Yeah. I think that Simson Mustang is Amazon for 31 quid. Should we have a butcher's?
93 thumbs up.
When I go to Jadam, the Boss Mustang is £40.43.
Thanks, David.
Let's go and have a look.
Well, that's it. You might be able to get it quite a bit cheaper on Amazon.
Well, they're saying it's the same price. So if I go to Jadlam,
But it's in the new one, the Mac one.
yeah. Well, the Boss one, isn't it?
Yeah, the new one says Boss as well.
Everybody's typing, go to Jadlam to check it out. I can't be bothered.
Yeah, it is there. It is there for £30. That said 38 when I clicked on that earlier. I go to new arrivals. Scroll down. You go search through the site. It's 30 quid. You go to new arrivals. It's there for 38 quid, 95. That's naughty, isn't it?
The other one.
Isn't it? That's a bit cheeky, isn't it?
It might just be an oversight. That's not
67699. 67699. Yeah, you're right. The exact same kit, 30 quid. It's a bit cheeky, though, isn't it? That's a little bit naughty, that is. Yeah.
Might just be an oversight. It's not hypocritical.
Possibly. And yeah, Dave, it's 787's looking good, and Alan's doing a good job of that.
It does. Yeah.
It is, definitely. But there we go. We're all done. Another week done.
Another month.
Another week. We're back next week as well.
Not with this show, we're not.
It's the same show, just different format.
Yep.
Whatever.
Friday night live hangout thing. It's the same thing.
Yes.
Roland's like, yeah, you know, I'm going, shut up, I want to go. So, yeah, Hangout's open all weekend. You want to pop in. We'll be back live on Sunday. I've got the Alpha model videos to voice over for Patreon over the weekend. The Aston Martin 4-build went up on ISM yesterday, I think it was. I've got a load of reviews for the patrons as well, which will go up on ISM in the next month or so. And I'm going to start work on that tomorrow. My BMW 2002.
You're not doing it in the white with the stripes, though, Paul. No, you're going for the silver.
Silver. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
With or without the stripe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. 50, maybe half the stripes. We'll see. We'll see. I was bullied into that by Andrew and Lewis, by the way.
Yeah, you were.
Yesterday's live stream. Bullied into doing it. I put up such a resistance with it as well.
Yeah.
Have you guys enjoyed it, Roland?
No, yeah, well, I didn't buy anything much, so there won't be much of a review up, but there will be another instance of my car history that will go up this weekend.
Cool. There you go. And nobody else has got a YouTube channel, so go on, Dan. Have you got anything coming up?
A bench update now.
A bench update, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I've got to do
a bit overdue.
I've got to do one of those for ISM as well. I keep forgetting it's been 6 weeks.
Yeah.
But if you're a patron, you get one every week on a Friday. So, yeah. And you get to look at my squished rat this week in that one as well. There you go. So, yeah, we're back on Sunday morning. Poo. Yeah, and Donkey Poo. That's right. And the other pictures, have you seen them? Dan, remember this, of the unicorn horn.
Yep.
And the other appendage the donkey had for a little bit.
Yep.
Yep. Anyway, there we go.
And there might be some outrage as well.
Yes, there will be outrage when that video is released. 100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Think of the children.
Think of the children. Some small kid in Outer Mongolia could have eaten that.
Yep.
Anyway, so we'll see you on Sunday if you join us live. Pop in the Hangouts. Dan P, he's been wanting to join us if he's still watching. Come and join us. These are probably all bugger off because they always do. These lightweights, even though I'm absolutely knackered myself here. I'll hang around for a bit and keep Andy company. Thanks for joining us. Catch you all next week. All right. So enjoy your week. Have fun. Go to Pro Scale. Buy paints.
Yeah.
And have fun. So take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Guys.
To the loo. Make sure everyone goes to